And welcome back everyone to episode 8, if I'm correct, and can count, which shouldn't be that difficult for me. So,
You are correct.
oh, I am correct. Fine, thank you.
Ah.
Welcome back to another episode of Dicey Mayhem, where we see what these adventurers are going to be doing. Last we left it, they went into the sewers to investigate a lead on some bounties. As they carefully made their way through the sewers, they eventually came into an area they've found where potential rooms were created within. As they searched a long while throughout the entirety of the sewers, they found a door hidden. Beyond that door, a large den full of spiders met their gazes as, well, hungry jaws tried to snap at them. Ardero flinging a fireball towards them, dealing somewhat of damage.
It was 3.
Was it 3?
3.
But you only hit 1.
Ooh. Oof.
Was a disadvantage.
It was a disadvantage.
Yeah.
Nice way
It
of
was
saying
awkward.
it.
It was an awkward angle.
It was an awkward
I didn't
angle.
see them really. Yeah,
Didn't get the wall bang.
exactly.
You don't have the veteran skills in here.
No. I'm going to work on that penetration later on.
Don't call
with
call it that.
Yes, call it that. please.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
You're not sorry though, are you?
Yeah.
No, I'm not sorry. Yes, call it.
Right, thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you.
After headbutting the wall a few times due to not being able to figure out how to approach the spider den situation, they decided to leave the sewers as it is for now. As they climbed back up, and the next day found their ways towards Griffin's Magic Emporium, where they found a strange person standing and waiting outside. As we met the adventurous Cirrius, a water genasi that really just likes to fly, it seems. Although losing his airship brought him back into the capital of Dihevia, where his interaction with Griffin is somewhat different to what we have experienced with the entire party so far. After their encounter with Cirrus and Griffin, they made their way into, I believe it was the Arcanum. There's nothing else in between there. Eventually making their way into the Arcanum, they searched out the place where Miguel stayed. And in doing so, they found out that Miguel was preparing a world map of sorts, as well as a regional map with some areas of interest to the Cult of the Dark Mist. In doing so, Ardero found an imprint, a dodecahedron, burned into the desk of Miguel. And upon leaving, I believe you switched out one of your scrolls. After they left the room and made their way into the magical elevator, the Lanas got a strange vision. A somewhat demonic infernal fiend calling to him. Not being able to sway the persuasion, took steps closer. As Kaim jumped in and held down the large Minotaur. Eventually the fiend, grasping throat of the Lanas, pulling him down into some sort of portal to wherever he now may be. And as such, we find ourselves back in the Arcanum, close to the staircase leading down, as they are standing on the 23rd floor just lost one of their companions to this strange creature as they were on their way back down again. Feel free to discuss what happened.
Would I be there or no?
No,
You will be at
no.
the bottom of the Arcanum.
Okay.
I stare at everyone that wasn't helping out, and I just kind of just stare at them, and I'd be like, "Oh, what were you doing?"
What are you doing?
Well, I was clearly holding back Ardero from whatever was piquing his interest or captivated him.
Yeah. So you mean like the Minotaur just vanished now, and you kept them back?
Yeah.
What could we have done?
Tried to get to him, tried to get into his head.
You're closest to him. I wouldn't know how to get into their head. Like they're way more, they were stronger than I am. I don't know what I would have been able to do. I was just, honestly just shocked what was happening. I didn't understand it. I usually end up looking, analyzing before acting, and not act before any of the aforementioned. I have no idea what happened. Would I have any idea what happened? Like,
You were all able to see what has happened.
Mm-hmm.
did we see the?
You saw the creature,
creature?
with the unfurled leather wings, and
Would we know that it's like a fiend or whatever?
in your experience and in Kaim's experience, yes, you would know that it looks like a fiend.
I wouldn't even know how to stop a fiend like that. And before I even could react, it was over. I was last out the door. The second I saw him like walk, I don't fucking know what happened. I don't even understand like why a fiend of that stature or whatever with that power had interest in some, excuse the language, lowly minotaur that was like traveling with like a bunch of like ragabunds, like useless shitters. I don't fucking know. I highly doubt that it had anything to do with what we're investigating. This has to be like something completely different, something completely outside of our reach and our information.
It has creatures like that have plans of their own.
Yeah, and as of now, we are no person or like we are no group of people to actually stop these plans. I think we should talk to your father about this, if anything, and try and see if we can do anything about it, or if any attempt would have been futile or not. Like everything that happened within like a few seconds, right?
It happened in about half a minute.
Yeah, he just walked up and then like, I don't know. I was just stunned. I do not know what happened.
I mean, I'm new here. I wash my hands.
Of course, I don't think anyone is of any guilt here. This is clearly something that none of us have influenced, and I highly doubt that any of us could have influenced this. There are higher powers that we, as of now, cannot interfere with, as mighty as we feel, or as powerful as we have been. There is always a step ahead and always a step up. I have seen such powers firsthand. I would not be able to stop anything like that. A creature, a fiend, or whatever, teleporting, opening a portal to like abduct someone else. I think we're lucky that it didn't kill you.
It wouldn't have. Because clearly its goal was their eyes were just set on Delanis.
Yes, I mean, surely, even if you're right about that, if I had a goal to abduct a mouse, and another mouse came to try and stop that mouse from, like, being abducted, and they obviously only wanted that one mouse, I highly doubt that the second mouse would have mattered in my plan or design at all. Just squish it. I understand that this is a shock for every one of us. I think we should go back to our plan, try and figure out what was happening. Casting and pointing fingers at anyone here in our group for what has just transpired might be your way of grieving, but it's certainly not a healthy way for us in our goal.
I am not grieving. Neither am I blaming anyone. But
It certainly sounded like it. Let's go then.
anything is better than nothing.
Okay, well,
Could we
there's 23
inspect,
flights of stairs.
Yeah, first and foremost, could we inspect the where like the teleport thingy was? Was it in like the circle where the wizards were teleporting?
No, this seems to be just on the bridge towards the elevator and staircase. It was about halfway through where the fiend just dragged the Lanas into a portal.
Is there any remains of the portal?
There seems to be some form of residue.
Can we inspect that?
Yeah, I expect that.
It's strange as you look at it, as it looks like soil mixed in with volcanic glass. Though the volcanic glass seems to be in the form of smoke, as it is not consistent in sharp edges.
Would I know about this? Would any of us kind of...
Never heard or seen anything like that before.
We just take it.
As you reach for it and take it, it wiggles in your hand.
Pocketing whatever was wiggling, I guess. Like, can I pocket it? Or like,
Yes, you
is
can
it like...
pocket it.
Might as well take something for like this for your father. Maybe he knows more about this. I would also try like to inspect the teleportation circle, because I don't want to walk up again. So I want to know what it looks like, and I want to, like, I don't know, memorize what up means in the specific thing.
Okay. Could you give me an intelligence check, please?
Great intelligence? Sure thing.
This would also be Arcana.
I mean, I've I've thingy at that.
Nice.
If you stand in the circle and think up or down, the person who's casting it has a better chance in getting you to the specific floor your wishes to go to.
I figured. I just meant like,
Oh.
I want to like inspect the circle to like remember it to some degree, so like I can like
You
actually go
remember
to
this,
the 23rd.
Yeah, you remember this portal to be
Okay.
the 23rd floor.
Okay, let's go.
Are we all going in this time?
I mean, there's no one to teleport us down, so I don't think we can.
Yeah.
Do we find anyone here? Like on the floor?
We're alone.
Like, are we?
Currently,
if-
there's people like walking around everywhere, but no one close in the vicinity.
Could I go up to someone and ask him where Palanthus's quarters are?
Yeah, you will be able to do that.
I would like to do that then. If you're here, might as well check out Palanthus's. Maybe there's a dodecahedron. That would be, crazy coincidence.
As you walk to one of the closer people, you notice that there's a halfling about the size of coming up to the size of your hip. As you approach the halfling, you notice it's a male one, clad in this brownish doublet with some arcane ruins on them.
Day Master Halfling.
Good day to you. What can I help you with?
We're kind of like new around these parts. I mean, at least in here.
Yes, yes.
And we're searching for Palanthus's quarters, we are tasked to investigate his disappearance. And I'm like waving the royal
Yes,
decree.
yes. You're looking for the Archmage's quarters. The
Yes.
Archmage's quarters are not in the Arcanum, and they are located in the western wing, close to the let's say office of the Queen.
Oh, much obliged. Thank you so much for the information. Out of sheer interest, are you able to use those teleporting circles?
Yeah, you can use them if you want.
Or are you able to use them?
Yes, I can.
Would you be able to teleport us down?
As he looks about. Yeah, I can do that.
I'll be much obliged.
As he walks towards the teleporter. Who's going to be in the teleporter with this halfling? Torval, Ardero.
I know the circle in the first, in the first floor. So yeah.
Am I like
Well,
20 floors down at this moment? I have no idea what's going on.
You're 23 floors down, yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll just stay there.
Is there enough space for
With the
Bard
halfling?
and-
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll go down as well.
I will also go up.
Now that we don't have like a huge minor busty with us, should be easy.
Yeah.
Edgar, are you taking the stairs or are you taking the elevator?
I'm happy to head down in the elevator.
Okay. As you all step inside the elevator, the halfling turns to you and starts casting a spell. As you see this large beam of purple and blue energy around you, as you suddenly look around and are no longer standing on the 23rd floor. As you look around, you can see Valeria waiting down at the bottom of this elevator, close to the staircase.
Hello there.
As the
How did you
halfling
find
turns-
us?
What happened to Delanus? He looks different.
Hello.
He shaved his beard.
We cast reduce on him.
I'm no longer afraid of water.
Oh, I thought you meant a halfling.
I did. I
the
don't know if
halfling
I've
is
met Cirrius. I thought I'd be in
equally as
the
hairy.
inn. Yeah. I guess we've met Cirrius. Ratcon.
Hmm.
Oh no, we ruined the moment.
Damn it.
It all scripted out.
What happened up there?
This calls for like a long story in the drink, I guess, or like a
Yeah,
different setting to this. Yeah,
we'll talk to you about it when we head back.
Okay.
got somewhat abducted by something completely different. Some fiend.
It was the mist there.
There was no mist there, no.
Is
There
everyone
was no
healthy?
mist there, right?
No, that wasn't
We-
missed.
Yeah.
We know what the mist is, don't we? We've speculated on it.
You speculated on the mist, yes.
No,
That means
this
no.
I say to Valeria, no. I think this confirms that the mist is more of a breaking of the veil from two separate realms. Whatever this realm is not part of those two. Something completely different.
Oh, like a rift, maybe. Is everyone healthy? Does anyone need healing?
We're all fine.
Okay. We'll head back.
Right?
As we're like literally here, could we like also just quickly go into like the Archmage's quarters or like make our ways there?
Isn't that through the gate? Like if it's next to the Queen's office or something.
It's next to the
We-
Queen's
yeah,
office.
we
but
are
You're
already
currently
there.
in the
Oh,
palace. You're currently in the
Yeah, that's
palace.
what I'm
Like
saying.
the Arcanum
Oh,
is
yeah.
a separate wing or has a tower in the palace that
Okay.
only consists of 4 floors outside of the Arcanum itself.
Okay.
Inside is like an extremely large tower.
I guess we can take a look if we can access the
I don't see a
office.
reason why we shouldn't be able to.
If
do
we
so.
are here, so I don't see the harm in trying.
As
Can we
you-
find like the little boy to like escort us?
He's currently at the front door, not close to the foyer. As
Alright,
you
walk. Or
That's on the first floor, not on the second. You're currently on the second floor.
Yeah, sorry.
As you make your way towards the foyer where you usually find the boy that leads you through, you walk through the foyer and the garden, and in the corner of your eye, multiple flowers catches your
These
attention.
again.
Though not the floating ones.
Oh.
These are hanging from the arches that surround the inner gardens, as you see them having these strange mouths to them as they form some kind of draconic figure to them as a flower themselves, coming in different kinds of colors, as well as metallic ones, seeming to be gold, silver, bronze, copper, as well as green, reds, blues, and whites.
Would I know anything about this?
Are you proficient in nature?
No.
Then you have no clue.
I've bonded with a dragon.
They look like
That's the
dragons.
same, yeah.
Being proficient in nature, would I know anything?
What's your bonus to nature?
I have a +4 to nature.
You know that these are from an eastern land. They go by a scientific name of Draconus floramus.
I could have guessed that one.
And they are traditional in Eastern culture. And when you see one at bloom, a dragon might be either in your lives already or coming to your lives in the future.
I relay this to the group.
Possibly can't be good, considering that we've already met one, and how many have bloomed?
There's 4 of them.
We
Which
have
colours?
3 more. We have to find 3 more.
Which colors is it?
There's a gold, there's a blue, there's a white, and a copper.
I'm not concerned.
Would Kaim know anything about the dragon colors?
The white one is could be dangerous, but the bronze one is not of our concern. They would be peaceful towards us, if anything.
Yeah, but no. Would Kaim know?
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm telling this like in character, I guess. Like we're like asking, like, oh, like saying, oh, this dragons might be scary. There's only one of them that might be dangerous towards us. I wouldn't be concerned if I was you.
Whose house is this? The Archbishop?
No,
The Queen.
Queen's.
Atlantis? Oh, the Queen.
This is
Okay,
the royal palace.
got you.
Also, we don't know, like, I mean, I don't know how these flowers work, but we don't even know if they are all blooming because of us. We don't even know if it's magical or like just like superstition. It kind of matches up with the golden and the blue.
Maybe we
You
could ask
mentioned-
somebody.
You mentioned a gold dragon before when we first met. Did you not?
Yeah, I did. Yes, I believe. I mean, I was there when it was slain. I tried to help it, and it in turn saved me, leaving me with whatever this is. Showcasing. I mean, I figured that Cirrius definitely knows this, but like showcasing the horns on my shoulder. This is why I'm able to cast magic.
And do I sense anything magical with these flowers?
They do not seem to radiate any magical energies.
If anything, this is just an omen.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Possibly.
this might just be happenstance.
Possibly bestowed upon us by Bahamut or some other iconic figure. But usually dragons don't trifle with whatever we are doing, and we shouldn't be too worried about it. Every
Oh,
encounter with a
yes.
dragon we've had so far was rather positive. Maybe
Yes.
except the deep one.
I mean, that all depends. Like the sapphire dragon we met, it might call us for aid.
Yes, the encounter itself, though, was rather positive.
Yeah.
We've made a friend.
A very large one as well.
I'm not one to shame their size.
Oh no, I'm not shaming their size. That's their stature.
Although what you may. But yeah, can we like make our way to like the... Or like, is there like a gardener around?
There's a guard around, and there's
A gardener.
a
Person
gardener.
tending the garden.
Yeah, there seems to be a few people who are tending the flowers and the trees.
And I walk up to one.
Hello, can I help you? Is everything as wished?
Yes, it's very beautiful. You're doing a marvelous job.
Okay, good.
Obviously don't know what your job is here, but if it's with the garden, might I inquire about these flowers? Pointing towards the floaty ones. Why are they floating?
They come from a land towards the west. They grow often in ruins or in high altitudes.
They're beautiful.
Yeah, they are, but they are quite fragile.
I bet. They're defying the laws of physics in some ways. They're bound to be like very fragile.
They
Also talking
float.
of beautiful... Sorry.
They float on the weave. Magic holds them aloft. And in a place where the weave is strong, they float even higher.
I see. Talking of beautiful things, those Draconis floralis,
The blooming dragon.
the blooming dragon, yeah, that one. How long have they been blooming?
Just now. They won't open this morning. That's for sure.
Interesting. Did they all open up at the same time, or like did you not notice it?
Well, legend has it that they open up for people who come in contact with dragons, have been. But they tend to open up together at once, yes.
I'm pulling out the blue horn of the dragon. Like, see, there's like a blue dragon flower, a golden one, pointing at the horn on my shoulder. I'm just wondering. It would all kind of add up. Are they fragile as well?
No, they're quite sturdy.
So it wouldn't hurt it or whatever if I like slightly, gently touched it.
No, it shouldn't be, but careful, they bite.
Um,
I'm kidding,
Wait,
of course. I'm kidding.
I mean, how big are they?
They're the size of a human head.
Mhm.
Like the flowers
Do they have, like, a
themselves are like the size of a human head. If you've seen Dragonborn, they are about the size of a Dragonborn's head.
I would walk up to the golden one. Does it smell?
They give off a oddly refreshing aroma.
Does the blue one smell differently?
It smells of dunes. As
And
if in
I
a
touch the blue one,
summer breeze.
and that's the blue one with the blue horn. Just very gently.
As you touch it, you see the flower retract a bit and comes back out.
Is there a difference in color
There
between the
is.
sapphire and blue?
Yes. The sapphire horn that you have seems to be darker in color, whereas
Oh.
the blue flower is like an actual light blue.
Oh,
So I look at Ardera and say, so there's more dragons that we will meet in future then.
if this is a sign towards us, would the golden horns or like the golden my golden whatever scales, would they add up with the golden flower colorwise?
They look roughly similar colors. Yes.
I would touch the gold flower then.
As you touch the golden flower, you notice it starts to shine a bit, as in the flower shines a bit. That's it.
Does it stay shining if I stop touching it?
No, it goes back to being normal.
Interesting. Gardener, how long do these bloom?
Usually a season, maybe 2. If we're lucky 2. Hopefully they will survive summer.
How does he look if I'm touching a flower and like it's glowing? Does he see it?
He does. His expression lights up. As if something hasn't happened like this before with flowers, and this gardener is really into his flowers. He just loves to see this interaction.
Well, I might be coming back for it in the future. Thank you so much for information and your time. You're doing a great job. They're beautiful.
Anytime, my lord.
My lord. Hey.
Please don't boost his ego.
You are not of
You won't
royal
go through the
noble
door.
birth.
No, not at all. I'm just learning like you.
Apologies, sir.
Just don't worry about
There it
you're
is.
doing fine. Anyways, we headed towards Palanthus's quarters. Would you know
court
by
mage?
any chance? Yeah, would you know by any chance the direction?
I know the general direction, but I'm afraid is off limit for most of the people.
It's fine. We've got a royal decree.
Yeah, we have been tasked with investigating his disappearance.
I would approach a guard if I were you.
Solid advice. That's what we've been doing so far. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
I
sir.
hope to see you soon. Okay. I mean, while walking, as I mentioned, so I guess given the things happening just now, there wasn't a sapphire flower, which indicates that there might be a blue dragon, which would pose probably a bigger problem than other things. From my understanding, they're rather vicious towards humans. But once again, that as well we can maybe just talk to them. In the end, dragons are very wise creatures, and they've been here for a long time, and they intend to stay here a long time. Needless fights are usually not their fortitude unless it's a red one.
We'll
I think
cross
we
that
have enough-
bridge when we get
Enough
there.
enemies without pissing off any dragons as well at the moment. Are we going to Palanthus's chambers then?
We can try.
I try and catch the eye of a guard.
You catch the eye of multiple guards. Are you waving one over?
Sure.
Okay.
Very awkwardly. Hello. Hi.
As in a restaurant. Excuse me.
Yeah. Bill. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Like
As the guard comes with a small tray and a receipt.
that.
Just a tip.
That's your card.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi. We're adventurers. Do we ever pick a name? I wanted to know that also.
Prism.
You are now
The
called the
what?
Prisma.
Yeah, Prism.
The Charisma. Okay.
No, it
Um,
doesn't break things. It also makes rainbows.
All right. Very Pink Floyd of us.
Yeah, right, turn up.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're the Prisma, and we've been tasked with investigating Palanthus. We're just wondering if we could go and have a look around, and then I'll show them the decree.
Right. Okay. It really should up my race. Please follow me. As he starts to walk towards the western wing.
Okay, following.
As you.
What did he say? They really should give me a raise.
Yeah,
Right.
Did you say that aloud?
he did.
Mm-hmm.
As he guides you through the palace, you once again make your way through the grand hall with the beautiful red and golden carpet in the center that all extends all the way up to where you now notice two thrones are seated. Once again, a group of children is running around, followed by a somewhat elderly, teenager, as a group of handmaidens just runs after them. The guardsman leads you on up to the stairs as you eventually make your way past two hallways, taking a right turn into a western wing, where you see a double doors leading into a large room. As you pass it, you notice that the doors close just before you could catch a glimpse inside. The guard continues on and leads you to a somewhat smaller door. Right, these are his quarters. Please, everything that is on the property needs to stay in. You are allowed to touch anything inside, but nothing is allowed to come out. If you find anything, please report to Captain Cassius.
In the case of evidence, what shall we do?
Do you
with that?
have any parchment and feather?
Unfortunately, not that I have got in my pockets.
As he opens the door, looks at the desk that's somewhere in the room, like off to the right, just beyond your glasses. Well, you're in luck. There's parchment as well as feathers and ink on the desk. If you find any evidence, please note it down as you have found it. And just hand over the scroll, the pieces you find on paper.
Will do. Thank you so much for your time.
Any other advice? Please do not wander off. Do not enter any other area that you are not at least escorted to. And in any way, shape, or form, do not interrupt the Queen.
This is exactly why we asked you to guard us here, so we don't wander out in areas where we shouldn't be.
Understood. If you need anything, there's a guard just outside of this hallway. Anything else?
What's your name?
Dylan.
Dylan. Nice to meet you, Dylan. Thank you for
You're
your time.
dismissed.
Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you,
And as he
Dylan.
walks away, underneath his breath, you once again hear that he really should fucking pay me more.
He abandoned his post on duty. He definitely shouldn't be paid more. He's a fucking imbecile.
He couldn't find the princess. He literally had to take us to a room and he's complaining about it.
Yeah. I would love to walk around if I had to stay at a certain place the whole day. I would love to move.
Mm.
Anyways, yeah, let's investigate the room.
Yes.
Alright, as you
Trouble.
enter the room, you notice that the room is divided into 3 sections. There's a large wall separating a smaller area from what seems to be a bedroom and a living room area, as well as a desk space and study area. Though the wall itself is on the back of this room. 3 windows close to where the living area and bedroom is bring in light, as a door leads on towards what you now think as the bathroom. To your right, you can see, when you enter, you can see bookcases as well as a desk that's filled with parchment. There's a feather and some ink on the desk. The living room itself has 2 futons as well as a couch, a small coffee table, and there's a fireplace on the opposite side of the wall towards the couch. The bedroom has, or where the bed is a double-sized bed with 2 nightstands and what seems to be a footlocker in front of it.
I guess we're just investigating it.
Yeah, we're
Things that we
investigating the
will
entire
look-
room.
Things that we would look out for is burned imprints or whatever of
Yeah,
dodecahedron.
something like that.
Mm-hmm.
an item that would look like that, even though the chances are pretty slim.
I'd say a
I'm-
journal as well. Definitely
Yeah.
a journal.
Torval, do you
And-
want to lead the investigation?
Yes, I will.
Guidance. Oh.
Okay.
Um,
As most of you are helping, Torval, could you give me an investigation roll with advantage
And
With
guidance.
and-
and guidance?
It's not a D4 on that one.
That's also a default on that one, yeah.
But I don't roll a 1.
Wait, you said guidance. Is there something special I have to do for that, or just?
Yeah,
Yes,
you add a
when
1d4.
in the box
Yeah.
when you can click on
To
advantage. it
literally
doesn't
type
actually-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just.
And roll a d4 on top of it as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
19.
just. D4, D4, D4. Which one? Again.
It's
Wait.
next to a
Triangle.
triangle.
Yeah, it's
The
D4.
pyramid. Nice.
Half
Oh,
diamond. Half diamond.
As you step into the room and start investigating, and well, most of the this room,
You
you
find
notice
Palanthus.
underneath the couch, you find
And the Queen's daughter. They've been both hiding.
they were playing hide and seek
Together?
all along.
Oh,
Nice.
The desk itself is filled with parchments, as well as a large world map. One of the areas that was on Miguel's map that wasn't revealed before has been revealed to Palanthus. As you see this large continent to the east, with a mountain range in the middle, divided into about 6 or 7 areas that on their own are once again divided into smaller areas. You deduce that this is a map of another kingdom or empire that has divided their lands equally beyond their, well, subjects.
Does this land have a name?
It is Dungbu.
I recognize it, right?
You recognize it.
Yeah. I'm like,
Dongbu.
oh, Dongbu.
Where's that? Is
Bless
that
you.
It's thank you. It's east. Yeah, I've floated around there a few times.
What's it like there?
It's very different from here. They've got it's very complicated politically as well. Like it would take days to get into it, quite frankly. So I
Oh,
just
we won't then. Okay.
okay, I won't for now. And that's fine. Okay.
She said no to the exposition.
I don't get much opportunity to talk to people. I usually
we
fly
can
around
tell,
by
we can
myself.
tell.
It's thank you. But yes, it's very different from here. I'll say that much.
As you continue rummaging through the papers that are on the desk, you find a similar map to what Miguel has, with once also eyes protruded on the map. So, what languages do you speak?
All of them.
I
Looking at
read.
time. You read.
As,
One.
as you find this map, Torval, you nudge over Kaim as Kaim starts reading out areas. Palanthus seems to have written above every single location with red eyes. Investigate, ? Danger, ?
Does he have more locations than the 3 that we have?
There seems to be
Well,
more
we've got both.
locations.
We've got both this and the one that we took from Miguel's room. So can I do a side-by-side comparison?
Yes. There's a second location off to the west where Zinlen can't even pronounce my own world names. Let me try again.
That's how you know you've
Yeah.
Cinnamon.
built a good world.
Zinlenal. There's a second one off to the west. That's not particular in one of the ruins, but more off to the side inside of the mountain. Though it isn't
west.
named. It is off to the west, yes.
Off the Twin Emperors Peaks. Or like.
No, it's
No,
like off
separate
of the
land.
Dahavia map.
Yeah.
It is a
Oh,
different
okay.
region.
Oh.
Okay, I see.
I will reveal the map soon to you.
Okay, I see.
Have you made it
that's
yet?
Let me see if I had. Again. That is on the map.
Oh.
And I didn't do the one I am talking about at the moment.
Ah.
So there's some
Okay,
bad
very cool.
preparation. There is one in this large island tiles, like this large atoll of isles, which is north of Dragontide, on the Caprician Isles. Cirrius, you have heard of this location.
I have.
This is roughly where you've left
Left.
your
My airship.
your airship.
Mm-hmm. Like,
What happened to your airship? Did it run out of fuel?
No,
You
I
somehow
was.
misplaced it.
I somehow missplit. No, you see, I was doing a little job for Griffin, which was rather dangerous, and I got somewhat caught in a storm, and I fell out, and it sort of drifted in the direction of the Caprician Isles,
Oh no.
and it's sort of filled with pirates. So,
I'm sure we could get it back if we all went together.
I guess
Yeah.
we could kill a few pirates.
Yeah. Glad you think that's a fun idea, because I was certainly not looking forward to doing it alone.
There's a second pair of eyes that are not on your map that is in the northern area of Isilor. There's a marking of seems to be a village. Though Palanthus has noted down giants with a large exclamation mark, as well as ruins danger ?
Lots of ruins.
And there is a mark of ice in the area of Dungbu, but it's like on top of lake. Like there's a lakeside where it's noted in, and the notation that is noted there is submerged ?
Our search widens.
You're be using an airship right now.
Hmm.
Yes, we get.
Do we have a map we can note these down on?
Yeah,
I am
we-
still working on a world map for you.
Oh, I meant like as adventurers.
Yeah,
Oh,
Update the coin.
Yeah.
We update the coin to like the newest version of the map.
Update the coin.
Take the
I mean,
it's
we
now
could
Tom
get
Tom.
Get the Google Maps app
Google
out.
Maps.
Yeah.
get the copper coin out.
Wrapped
Just
it in.
update it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, someone pass me a magnifying glass. I'll get this updated.
I mean,
Yeah, thank you,
A
thank you.
goblin would come in handy right now, just looking at it.
Cirrius, I'm sure, has like experience in map drawing. Map
Oh, I
Very
hope so.
making.
Very, very small things. We could cast like minor illusion on it for it to be like, enhanced. Right.
Mhm. But I mean, I just need to essentially do the magical tinkering on it again to replace the image with this image anyway.
Yeah.
I could just do
Could
that.
would it work like that if I cast like a minor illusion of like a huge
I'll allow
glass
it.
block or whatever?
I'll allow
allow
it. So
it?
you
Okay.
now have a hologram of the world map,
Let's go.
Yay! Coming out of the
Nice.
copper.
and with
And I will use magical tinkering to update it with the information on this map.
it
My next
also
level, I'll tell you.
it also displays like the seas, the oceans, as well as mountain chains.
My next level, I'm gonna take like one level and like an artificial as well.
Oh, copycat.
Back off.
So treasure planet right now, guys.
Oh my god. Treasure planet.
Um, Do we find anything related to like a dodecahedron?
Doesn't seem to be any dodecahedrons or anything related to it in this room. There's also no journal to be found. What you do find is in one of the cabinets is a alchemist set that is currently still brewing.
It is
don't
still
touch
broke.
that.
I have no idea.
Is
how
anyone
I'm not gonna-
proficient with alchemist tools?
No.
Yeah. Oh,
Got that.
okay. Danny's an assassin.
But I'm not proficient. My only things I'm good with is thieves' tools, disguise kit, and the poison kit.
Is there any
Not with alchemy.
spell scrolls around?
No, there doesn't seem to be any spell scrolls around.
Bad wizard.
Or he keeps them on his
With
body.
and no spell scrolls.
Or he doesn't need scrolls.
Also a
He's
possibility.
No, I
Um,
didn't go for it, unfortunately.
Okay. So, what you're telling us is there's nothing for us to go off?
Seems to be
It's
nothing.
just that map, and that's it.
Yeah, just a map.
I mean, he's probably at one of those places, right?
Or is there more stones?
We deduced that when we found Mikhail's map.
Is there more
Mm,
sending stones or like more small stones or whatever?
No.
Okay. Our
With, a
best guess.
with a 28, you do find what looks to be a tuning fork.
What?
Oh.
A tuning fork.
Oh.
Or is
Um,
that to get between lanes?
Oh,
know.
this.
Would I know that from my old boss, whatever the fuck
Yes.
that guy's name was? Yeah.
Yeah, you would know that, Valeria. You've seen
I'll
these
take
things.
this. This is quite powerful, actually.
do you know how to use it?
No, but I don't want it to get into the wrong hands.
We can always talk to my parents or a family
You and
member.
your parents.
Well, it's my entire family.
Right, yeah. I wouldn't know. I don't know my parents. Makes life easier, not gonna lie. I don't have to fight mine.
That's a special circumstance. I don't think most people do.
Most people do not.
Yeah.
Well,
I pity you for not having a loving family, or somewhat a loving family.
I can tell there's a lot of love between you and your family.
Right, so
Anyways, yeah. What time of the day is it?
It's
2 o'clock.
yeah, 2:30. almost.
Want to go and see what the sewers are like this
Yeah.
time of the day?
I'm
Yes.
sure they'll
This
be
ha-
lovely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
don't you worry.
So, just out of curiosity, do you have like a remove poison or whatever spell ready?
Yeah. Prepared.
Perfect. We shouldn't
And
worry
just
at
on
all.
the side,
I'm
just
prepared
ready
for
with
that
a
plague.
bunch of spells.
Oh no, I mean no plagues, no plagues. We haven't seen any rats down there, but we have seen very big spiders.
Ah, very big spiders in the sewers. Great, fantastic. I'm so happy to be here.
Can I already make like one of those plague doctor outfits that I can just wear to be safe if it breaks out?
Are you proficient
take-
in weaving tools?
2 days.
I
yeah.
have disguised it and I
Yeah, it
was
doesn't work like
wearing-
that.
I guess I'm learning
Comic-Con.
that.
Out of
Yeah, I'm just gonna cosplay as a plague doctor. Scare the shit out of everyone.
Would
Serious, out of curiosity,
Hello.
is your pet
yes.
immune to poison?
How
I
strong
think he
is your
might
pet?
potentially be. Hang on.
Interesting.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Mhm.
Can your pet
Yes.
also attack spiders? Maybe.
I'm absolutely sure he can give it a good shot.
Can it shoot?
No,
Can it climb walls?
Like it has a gun in its
it's a fox.
It's a metal fox. I've never seen one of the sort.
Okay.
Maybe next time you
metal
craft
out
one,
of
make a
steel,
spider. I don't know.
While this is happening, I'm stroking the fox.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just still in that office, just discussing if it's fox
Yeah.
can fight.
Well, let's leave for the Cirrius, I guess.
Yeah.
And with this, perhaps, would I have an opportunity here to maybe adjust my prepared spell? Does this count a little? We haven't been doing much.
I mean, I assume that you.
I'll be fine without.
I suppose you don't need feather fall in the Cirrius, huh?
No, probably not. No.
Hey, and it's water, so wouldn't you feel more at home?
That water is a different color.
I don't think he likes that one.
No. So it's not quite my place.
Edgar, how was the water last time you jumped in?
It wasn't pleasant.
Well,
No, I can imagine not.
Well, yeah, let's go. So last time we went there, we
know where the entrance is.
Yeah, we know like where the entrance is, where the spiders was. We could literally just walk there.
Yeah. Well, we left there,
Yeah.
so I think we can.
It was a very
go back in.
public place, though, no?
Yeah,
It is public, yes.
it was like around the 17 mark, right on the map.
Yeah,
It was behind
left of
Griffins,
17.
no?
Yeah.
It was.
Behind Griffins is where you exited the 10-foot wide part of
Oh,
the.
yeah.
Mhm.
So the actual Cirrius is. You were looking was around there.
Okay, let's go there then, I guess.
Let's go there.
As you make your way out of the palace, you are walking down the castle proper courtyard. As out in the distance beyond the gate, you notice a strange looking ship flying in. With the-
Cirrius, look. Is that yours?
Flying ship.
It is.
Cirrius, you have actually seen ships like these before.
Oh, it's not his ship.
These are from the eastern country of Dongbu. And they are considered dragon turtle ships.
Aren't dragon turtle like water dragons?
The turtles that are
anymore.
also dragons.
Dragon turtle ships. Ooh.
So an odd sight for you. You walk down the noble's ward as a familiar voice calls out to you, Kaim. Son.
Okay, I turn. And I'll see Kaim's father.
As you turn around, the familiar face of Kaim's father appears into your group, though his normal noble's clothes are replaced with what you now notice as a somewhat peculiar armor.
I trained some.
As he walks up to you, I see you have made your way into this ward. I gather you have found good graces in the case.
We have.
That is good to hear. And for the first time in as long as you can remember, he puts a hand on your shoulder.
One time, let's play the Cirrius.
I am looking forward to what you.
I too.
I hope you are prepared.
As prepared as I can be.
Splendid. As he turns around and walks away from you.
You're dueling your dad?
Don't question it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like a,
Weird
it's like a
family
masculinity kind of
dynamic.
thing. I don't know. No
Yeah.
one gets it.
I tell Cirrus, our family have a tradition of when we want to acquire goods such as equipment, items, weapons, there is usually a duel, especially for better equipment.
Okay,
I've not fought my father before, so
that's good to hear.
this will be
Positive news.
a very nice learning experience.
Okay.
We're taking bets, by the way, if you want to get into Cirrius.
Ah. Okay, well, let's see how he fares in the sewers before I make any bets then.
I have watched him fight.
Odds are currently 5-1, if you want to get in.
We can talk.
As you continue on.
Oh, okay.
Go on.
I was going to say, and as impressive as my father is when it comes to fighting, grandfather Lucius can swat him like a fly.
Okay.
Kaim is got a bigger boner for his dad than Adara got for his mother. Jesus.
Well, I mean, considering my character said that his grandfather can swat his father.
Everything is like, my father this, my father. Come on, guys, let's go to the sewer.
Let's go there.
At least I have one.
I mean, I probably also have fun, just don't know him.
My dad died.
I see. He doesn't have one.
I don't have a dad. I don't know what happened to my mom.
Night all the same.
My dad's a genie.
What?
What? Hmm?
Huh?
Excuse me? What? just to the sewers.
No. It's a genasi, of course his father's a genie.
Yeah.
I've never seen a genasi before. Actually, I probably have. I was at a carnival. Never fucking mind. Let's go to the sewers.
Wasn't there like 2 when I walked in?
Yeah, all right. I don't remember. That was a long time ago. Since session 8.
As you continue on towards where you first entered the sewers in search of the chambers, you find yourselves back over the grate. Are you lowering a rope again?
Yes, this time not falling Ardera.
I'm gonna look over and see that we do have to drop into water, and I'm going to use shape water to split it in two so that we can just drop down onto the
We
ground.
should have gone to Griffin first. It would save a lot of dirty pants and stuff.
As you lower down the rope, and Cirrius, you looking down, there is indeed a moat of water, or canal of water. As the sewers itself are 20 foot in width, with a 10-foot wide canal of dirty looking, stinking water. On both sides, there's a 5-foot wide ledge on which you can walk, as the ceiling itself is 20 foot in height. As you look at the water, you parted way sideways. Who's going down first?
Me.
Okay. Torval, as you go down, it is dark.
Again.
It is really fucking dark. There's this one light coming from the grate where you just went through. As you step onto a bit of sludge, as well as some old feces. As you make your way to one of the edges.
I instantly light a torch, by the way.
Okay, you instantly light a torch.
And as I see how sludgy and poo-y the ground is, I regret not using the freeze option rather than the part option to get us down.
Yeah, choices. As you
Wolf
all
and slippery.
make your way down into the sewers once again.
Great to be back.
Oh shit. Here we go again. Literally.
As Torval is holding the torch, you find yourselves back in this large sewage area. This time closer to what seems to be the room where you left last time. Now being somewhat more quiet in your ways walking down. You hear a clicking noise. Not just one, but multiple. Coming from beyond the walls. The wall of where you remember spiders were. Edgar, the first thing you notice when you drop down is there's a fresh set of footprints. Just one. About the size of an adult human. Leading towards you, but coming from the area you trudge towards.
Whisper this to the group. Instantly, hopefully not alert a lovely spiders just chilling.
Is it coming from the room of the spiders?
It is not.
Well, could we note down? Yeah, could we note down the footprints or whatever?
It goes, and if I can actually draw, it goes from that over this bridge down here, and disappears in from your view.
Okay, cool. Yeah, just we know like which. Wait, guys, you want to fight the spiders? or not?
Well, they're off. Bye.
Like, can we like chill? Can we like fucking hell?
Spiders are waiting, it's fine.
Zoom.
You want to
Bye.
take care of spiders first before you run off?
Nope.
Yeah, maybe.
Are they going anywhere?
Well, I mean,
No, we
we were
promised,
trying to
promised
search.
Torvald. We promised
Yeah,
Torvald to
but
like
we
check
were
them out, yeah.
searching for a lead for something, and that's
Yeah.
not necessarily a lead, but this is because it's footsteps.
We can
Yes,
keep it
but
in mind though.
The footsteps
Fresh
also
foot.
don't go anywhere, right? Might as well try.
They do.
They do.
In a sense, like they
As-
stay there.
They do stay there currently.
Yeah. Okay. So
Fabrice,
Yes.
I'd like to have a moment where Edgar slightly trips and knocks his head on something.
Okay.
And then there's like a weird sparkle of magic as he remembers a spell that he can cast that he didn't know he could cast last week.
Okay.
Real footprints or something.
No, Fabrice, I'd like-
You're starting to be robotic for me.
yes,
Yeah, I didn't catch
It's
that.
Megatron.
he's casting the spell.
Oh
It's
no.
robot.
Yeah.
am I good?
Yeah.
Yes.
Say it again.
Yeah.
So I would like to cast the spell.
Which is
We don't hear you.
anything.
We don't hear you.
On the
It
fuck, I think.
I mean, guys, can you read the spell? while
Oh,
we try to-
yeah. Okay.
Bella's silence. Oh, there we go.
As you cast the spell, speak with
Yeah.
animals.
I'll speak with them.
Oh, well, that would have been very helpful.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Didn't know I could cast it.
There's a few rats passing by that you suddenly can understand, as they are having a conversation about their families.
Damn.
They task us to kill the spiders for them, so their family doesn't die.
No.
I'll get a quest from a rat, dude.
What are they going to pay us?
Jeez.
Oh, well, okay.
Against secret door, can I hear anything?
Yes, there's a continuous word of hunger being said, but by an extreme amount of different voices. Like there's not just
Is it more than
three.
three?
It's
Hmm.
more than three. There's about,
Okay.
let's just say there's a lot. Like it overwhelms you as you try to focus on that.
This to the group.
I mean, you knew as much already. There was like 3 big ones and like a bunch of small ones.
Have we seen the spiders yet?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
we
got
did.
a very good look
How
at
big
them.
are they?
2x2.
Oh, I
Okay,
think
Yeah,
one-
well,
One was
I
giant,
could
and
see
the
it.
two were like normal, like
if
big
she
ones.
stands at
and-
my place, she can see one spider. If the door opens.
This was the rat
Yeah,
that
this
we
was
were
just
hearing
normal.
saying hunger, right?
No, the
No,
rats were
no,
talking
yeah,
about the
spiders.
family.
Yeah.
The spiders are talking
Oh,
about
oh,
hunger.
Spiders, okay.
Okay, so we leave the
Ah.
rest alone.
Okay, so they seem to be. Yeah, they've got some family
mean-
issues. That's fine.
No,
Yeah.
we could ask us
Don't
the
we all?
rats where the people are like living or whatever, but right?
Could do.
Yeah, what we do then?
As the rat's passing.
Yeah.
Hello. I'm guessing you can understand me?
Who said that? Is that you?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Nudging
Um,
Cirrius. I think he lost it.
An odd question. Do you spend much of your time in these sewers? Like specifically in
Are you
this
picking
area?
up this rat?
Are you familiar with this
Do you come here often?
Yes. Oh,
Do you recall any others that may have looked like us or about the size of us living here before?
yes.
Good.
I
Have a
think
good
this
one.
conversation's going well.
Do you know why they left?
No.
Guys, I'm running out of questions to ask.
Ask them where the humans are residing. Yeah. Ask them where they're residing. There's like people hiding down here. No.
Have
Do
you
you
seen
know if
them?
there are any others down here?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
One that way. As this rat stands on its hind feet, just turns around, points in the direction, turns back to you, just looks as if
Brilliant.
questioning your existence.
Cheers. Red wheel.
Horrifying.
And are there any large open areas elsewhere that you know of? And which direction are they in?
Yes. That way, as he once again stands on
Points
to
the same.
the sideline, points. But you, at this point, you can see to which wall he points, as it's this wall.
So, like the way the footprints went.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm back. My stream PC just had no
yeah.
chat anymore. Interesting.
We back?
Any other questions, guys?
What's his name?
Tell us the name of his whole family.
Yes, please.
That's a bit, yeah.
Do rats have names?
Well, we'll find out in a moment, won't we?
Sorry to eavesdrop, but I heard you discussing some family matters. My name's Edgar. What's your name?
What's her name?
Okay, so it's
Ah, nice one, nice. Good way to get out of it.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Not all
Yeah.
NPCs are going to be nameless rats, though, so you be careful.
next episode we want the whole lore of the rats. Just
Emily tree, please.
backstories. and-
I'll give you rats, horses, goats, donkeys, everything you like.
I mean, to be fair, I would argue a rat doesn't know what a name is. A rat doesn't know what is I, right? So, like, names are like rather odd concept. I think apes know what it like. Know
All
what
right,
is
fine.
I.
We don't need
Okay,
to.
all right, yeah.
Anyway.
Fabrice, are there any apes in the sewers?
No. Except for our demo, but no.
Socrates over
Hey,
here.
Hey, I just want to point out, like, I'm probably the smartest of the bunch here. So, like,
Hey, you don't know our hidden talent.
intelligence is my second highest score. Okay, so like, sure.
Intelligence is.
Doesn't really matter if you can't roll well, though. Does it?
Intelligence is not second.
Anyways, if you had no further questions,
Thank you for your time.
okay. As the rat just scurries off.
Right,
We just kill these spiders right now.
why not? Let's give it a
I
wee
move around to this side.
Yeah, so maybe that's a thing to have like the long ranged people.
Yeah,
on
I mean,
the
I could
outside
just
and the
try
short range.
I could just try peppering it with the fire again. So, Cirrius, odd question.
Yes.
Does your companion feel pain?
Oh. I don't. I mean, I like to think so because I obviously personify. What's the word?
If it feels me stroking,
Exactly.
its metal
Exactly.
plates, then it clearly does have some sort of.
Yes.
Receptors.
Let's say it feels pain.
But look, if you want him to go in and rip a spider apart, I'm sure Rev will give it a good shot.
I
Well, the
hope
thing is,
it isn't the other way around. So
we've established that the spiders are clinging to the ceiling, and
Yes.
a fox might be good enough bait to have them not be on the
Oh,
ceiling.
wait.
Bait! Bait!
We went from fighting to bait.
Guys, we need to have them get off the ceiling so we can actually touch
So you
them.
want to sacrifice his...
Do you want to go in first, Tovo? I'm fine to just go and
I'm
walk.
fine with standing here by the door, though.
You know what?
And how do we fight? What do you mean? Yeah, okay, Tovo, you go fight them and stand by the door and wait for something to happen. Newsflash, there will nothing be happening. We need to have something to have them go down. Unless you're willing to be that thing that has them go down, we need something else.
Fine, you'll
Or someone else.
What about a drake, for example?
I'm not going to throw in something that I can't get out of there anymore.
We just go back to the castle and find that guy that wanted to raise. Say here, 10 gold coins if you go crawl in this hole.
You can, Kaim.
Okay.
As you open the door, you notice that from last time, the door itself wasn't webbed, but this time there seems to be some webbing.
Okay. Let's set it on fire. If it burns, they take damage.
If it burns, it dies.
Mm.
Can we set it on fire?
Throw your torch in there.
Don't throw your torch. That's your
Not going
firebolt.
to throw my torch.
Yeah, he doesn't.
It will light up.
Where is our Daryl, by the way? Like, I don't see the man here.
I've
I'm
mounted
literally-
him.
He's just vibing. Oh, he's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get back here.
Run away.
Right.
Okay. Are the spiders on the ceiling again?
Not that you are aware of.
Oh.
Okay. Wait, first and foremost, I'd like to cast my illusion again on the entrance. So, like, it's like
Okay,
halfway in
yeah.
or whatever. Okay. Do I see any spiders right now?
Yes, the largest spiders is on the side of the wall walking down towards the
can I-
bottom.
Okay. Can I throw a firebolt at it, or like is the web in the way, or like whatever?
There's a web in the way.
Okay. Can I set the web on fire with a firebolt?
Yes, you can set a portion of the web on fire with firebolt.
It's hardly flammable, right?
It is flammable, but it won't like instantly disintegrate every single web in this place.
Burns like normal.
Wait, so like magical web is different than like this web?
It's also damp in this place.
Mhm.
Like the spider web is damp.
A wet web.
It's
So
a
the
wet
spell web cast in rain will not be flammable. Anyways.
It will
Yeah,
be flammable. It won't burn up completely.
Okay, yeah. So like I'm trying to like burn a hole into it or whatever.
Okay,
Does that work?
that works.
Can I now see it?
You can see it.
Then I
It
would
also
like to.
knows where you are. So roll me initiative. We will be switching over.
But it doesn't see me.
No, but it knows that there's something there.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Everybody roll.
Yes,
Sure to
please.
do.
It's spider.
Nice.
Oh, I did. Okay.
You done did it.
Go ahead and roll for a surprise attack,
Surprise attack.
which is with advantage.
Oh, okay. The big one, right?
Yes.
Biggest one. Okay.
What are you attacking it with? A fireball.
As
Oh.
you throw out this small mote of fire towards it, this giant spider arcs back for a bit, exposing her mandibles as it catches you off guard as you miss just barely and hit the wall. As we will now be in turn order.
Okay.
Cirrus,
Hello.
You
I see nothing. I'm
see
halfway up the corner. Yay. I'm like, what's going on up there?
So, I mean,
Oh!
do you have ranged combat?
I have range combat. Like the question. Ah. Well, I can't do anything from up
Oh,
here.
I mean to do that.
Sorry.
are you still in the same position for turn order?
Yeah.
I mean, I would have argued that I wouldn't be like literally standing in a door opening. I would be like, peering around the corner, throwing the firebolt, yeah. But I did more like red combat action.
I'm trying to find how to
Time was
get the
before
turn order.
Valerian. But now Kime is after Valerian.
For me, Kime is still in
Barbarian.
front area.
That's,
I'm
Kime
trying to
initially
find the turn
rolled-
order.
I
That's what
found
I
it. I did it.
Where's the turn order?
I changed it.
No,
Okay.
but it's in like the
Oh, it's the
Oh,
little car next to the calendar.
Oh
You
yeah,
can find the carousel or something.
Cirrus,
Oh, yeah.
Torval, Adero, Spider, Edgar, Valeria, Kime.
Or more.
And after that, it's like a bunch of more spiders.
Yeah.
I will let you know when you're up next. So, Cirrus, it's your turn. Torval, you're up
It
next.
is. I'm. I
Do you
can't
want to
see
send your
anything.
fox into it or not? Do
Well, see, I can't. Well,
you have to retrieve it, or like does it just despawn?
no, it moves around and such like that, so I can send him in, but as it's a bonus action. So I guess.
You can do a bonus action first. You don't have to.
Yeah. Okie dokie. We send. Go on, Rev. Find out what's going on in there, buddy. No. Collides with it. Okay, come on. Oh,
After and then
boop, boop, boop.
go.
Oh, hello.
Oh.
As Rev runs into the fray, you don't get any information from it, but you hear a mechanical whine.
Oh, no.
As Rev is now face to face with a huge spider, as well as two larger ones coming from the sides down, as multiple smaller spiders start to gather into what seems to be swarms.
Well, you wanted something to shoot at. You better start shooting at them.
Anything for your action or move?
Better be casting fireball now, Cirrus.
Me? Oh, aye. Water genasi. That's what I'll be doing. Firing bloody firebolts at them.
What does your bubble do?
Well, you know what? Actually, I can see them. Right? I can see this guy.
Yes.
The one over here to the right. Yes. Okay. Then I will. Suppose acid splash is the best I've got here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in order to do that, alt click on the spider you target,
Yep.
and then you click on the spell you want to cast.
Okay, let's see how badly my roll goes today. Oh, no, come on.
Okay, it's a saving throw.
Oh, I did it. Sorry. There you go.
It's a normal save against it. Does an 8 save it?
Okay.
It's a DC of 13.
No, this is
So
13, yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
it fails
DC
the
13,
save.
yeah.
Then you click on damage.
Yep, let's go.
As you notice that the spider itself, as you hit its abdomen, it splashes out. As how do you cast acid splash?
Oh yeah, little gauntlets. I have these kind of leather gauntlets on my hands, the top of my arms, and sort of bits pop open. You can see sort of like clockwork mechanical stuff going on inside, and a little thing, this little kind of not quite a boomerang, but a little spear. Imagine from ye olde Harry Potter, the flying what's it called, the golden snitch. Yes, just shoots out from there and explodes in its face with acid.
As you hear a hissing sound coming from the spider. It did seem to take damage. Cirrius, you cannot end your turn on the same space as someone else, so you have to move back or into a different space.
There you go.
Alright. And then when you're done, it's end turn underneath. Should say end turn somewhere.
On the far right of your like action.
Like a green button, I think.
Yeah.
It's a green button.
Far right of my actions.
Do you have your combat HUD open?
Oh, I don't. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah. So click on your token and press the swords.
There you go.
Yeah,
Thank you. Torvald, it's your turn. Adero, you're on deck.
Let me, okay. I can see.
Those
He attacked
daggers again.
like the top spider, right?
Yeah, I did. The one into the right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have some daggers. I'm just gonna try though.
Okay.
In the doorway, like
this again.
Since you're in the doorway, it's daggers, it's at an angle. Okay, yeah, go for it. Did you target them?
I did.
Oh my good lord.
Damn.
It hits.
Oh.
Damage. Let's do that.
As you throw a dagger, dealing a total of 6 damage. And since it is, since you have the assassination feat, you can use your sneak attack on it.
Do I use sneak attack?
So.
Oh yeah, the
yes.
Yeah, the feature. Sneak attack. Damage.
Yes.
Yeah, normal.
Sneak attack on ranged. Fucking hell.
That's big time.
As you throw your dagger, it pierces into its abdomen, as it is bloodied.
Still use my bonus.
You can still use your bonus.
Let's do this again.
That misses. As you throw with your primary hand, your strong hand, you go in for a backhand swing, but sadly that one misses.
Then I go like this and smite.
Okay. Adaro, it is your turn.
Yeah. I guess I'm shooting at the small spider here, because that one's way lower HP.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, shooting a firebolt. What? Oh. I'm so...
What is up with you? You've been cursed by a hag. I don't know what's going on.
Who did you piss off in the past few weeks?
So I rolled 3 d20s today.
Yeah, and they're all below 20.
A 1, a 4, and a 2.
They're all
so
below
far.
5, dude.
Yeah.
Alone 20.
Well, yeah. Yeah, cool. That being done, I walk away and walk like here.
Yeah.
Walk into the sewer and just never come back.
He's just done with this.
Yeah,
Walk into the water.
All right.
What the fuck?
The other larger spider climbs down, makes its way towards Rev, as well as the one you were shooting at, as they are both going to be attacking your trusty companion, Cirrius. As both Torval and Kaim, as well as anyone who has actually visuals on Rev, can see these giant spiders rear
Not a
back,
visual on him.
mandibles going out and going into a strike towards Rev.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they roll
23 does hit
Damn.
Uh-huh.
as Rev takes
Jesus.
God.
a total.
How much health does Rev have though?
I
Total
need
how
a
much?
I need a Constitution saving throw from. Actually, I do not, because
No,
Rev is
Construct.
a construct. Could you still roll me a Constitution save, please? Otherwise, I won't trigger the damage.
Or Rev.
Yes, please.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Yay.
Nice.
Love that.
As it takes a few points of damage.
Okay.
The other spider is going in for a similar bite attack as it rears back and goes in. 21 does hit, I presume.
Oh, it does. I think.
Yeah, it does. I think it automatically says so, no?
Yeah.
He just likes to ask.
Yeah. And could you give me another Constitution save, please?
I absolutely can, yeah. Okay.
As you...
So, you happy with yourself, Rodero?
That's not you rolling go, that's Ref rolling go. That's
As you-
totally different things.
As you all see these two giant spiders with large mandibles and their fangs just sink into this robotic creature, as out of nowhere it goes a whining, stirring noise as you, Cirrius, are familiar with powering down automatons.
Yes.
As it just... as you hear the clanking sound of metal hitting stone.
What's that turbulence that?
Wait a minute. I hit my targets.
Oh, that's the issue, right?
The huge spider in the back is now fully on the ground and looking towards if there's anyone walking in. Edgar, it is your turn. Valeria, you're on deck.
Okay, so I'm going to longbow. I'm curious to. I'm guessing they're all still like chanting hungry and all that.
They are now chanting food, food, food.
Okay.
They're in for a rough surprise.
So I'm going to longbow this one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, let's go.
I think it hit.
That's
Someone
a
has
hit.
to-
I was
does
scared it
Yay.
went for the 2 for a second.
That's
Someone
hot.
has to roll good, yeah.
That's critical damage.
That is critical damage against a giant spider. Go for it.
So critical hit.
Mhm.
Guessing the roll.
Is it the middle one, like the very big one, or like the bottom one?
This
Um,
is
the one that just,
bottom one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah, of course, because of the angle.
Only a 13.
And I would like to use my Gloomstalker's feature, which is if I take the attack action on my first turn,
Mhm.
I can make an additional weapon attack as part of that action.
Go
Lovely.
for it. As you shoot an arrow, rapidly take another, load it, aim. That does hit.
As well as the rest of the thing, because I wasn't sure if I was going to hit or not. If that attack hits, the target takes an extra 1d8.
Oh.
Ouch.
So click on damage and we'll do the extra
Just-
1d8 after that.
That's right. Let's see if that works.
Like it-
Correctly.
Nope.
Yeah, it added.
It actually
Well-
did.
Yeah,
No,
just
it's really-
it
It,
Yeah, it didn't roll
one.
it.
It didn't roll it.
It added 8 automatically.
Oh no, I typed in 8 after the fact.
Yeah, but you're rolling a
You
d8, right?
need
Not
to
like
roll it.
at 8 flat damage.
So I rolled 1d8 for my weapon attack,
Yeah.
and then it takes.
Plus 4 for dexterity.
Yeah, no, sorry. Ignore me. I'll roll a d8.
Okay, I'll do it
Okay.
manually in that case. So that's...
Never mind.
You rolled... Yeah, no.
It
Apply.
doesn't matter.
As you
roll
shoot
8.
the spider first underneath one of the fangs that just are retracting from Rev's dead body, you rapidly take another arrow, aim, and shoot as it hits through the mandibles, splits them in two as the fangs just fall to the ground, as a lifeless corpse of a giant spider also falls.
Then I end my turn.
Okay, Valeria, it's your turn. Time you're on deck.
Okay, so this one here is dead, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can I shout to Cirrus? Can I heal Rev, or is he down?
He's done.
And healing won't work on him? I've never seen anything like him before.
No, healing won't work on him.
Okay.
Do you have mending?
I don't know. I don't think so. No.
Does Cirrus have mending?
Mm-mm.
Don't know if it works like that. Why can't I move? Oh, that's fine. Where's the other one? Around here.
The other one is around here that you have seen people attack.
Yeah. How much movement is that?
That's 15. There's a wall there
Yes.
that you
I'm
know of.
aware.
Okay.
Fuck's sake. I can't fucking see anything. I mean, I have dark vision. Is that
I mean, what are you trying to do up there?
trying to hit it? Would I be able to hit it just with a rough guess of where it is?
The entrance is between
Oh,
Kaim and Torvald.
Yeah, the entrance is
The
here.
entrance is here.
Oh.
It's not an open room. There's like
This
this little
is-
this door.
There's like a
Retcon.
10-foot high, 5-foot wide door that they are currently all shooting things through.
Got you. Okay. Ah, yes, I see. Okay. Sick. A spell. Guiding bolt.
Let's go.
Let's go. Normal. Okay.
That sadly misses.
Misses. All right, fair enough. And I will.
You have 5
I'll
foot
just.
left of movement.
Yeah, but I can't end on someone else's space, so
Yeah.
kind of fucked. So I'll stay where I am.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
Time, it's your turn.
What is the floor like in this room?
Stone.
So there's no weapon on the floor.
There's no web on the floor.
Okay.
Like there's pieces of web attached to the floor, but there's no web on the floor.
It wouldn't stop me, would it?
No, wouldn't stop you.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my bonus action.
Okay.
Or it's left click myself, isn't it? Or Brandon Smite.
Yes.
Or Serum Smite.
It's alt click on yourself for.
Yeah.
Okay. You are now concentrating on branding smite.
Right, and then I'm gonna go in. If
Okay.
it lets me. It's not letting me.
Have you tried the arrow keys?
There, okay. I go in and then I go to the one at the top.
Okay.
And
As
then
you see
I,
this large spider rearing back, retracting its fangs from Rev's dead body, and turning towards you.
I'm going to attack it, which means I'll click myself, click creature.
That definitely does hit. Roll damage for branding smite also.
Is the
You can just click on branding smite.
oh, okay.
Let's go.
Nice.
That's... As you take a slash into it, it dies. As you slice its head off.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
My turn.
All right. As you are standing in the room, you see this huge, giant spider. As you notice in the corner of your eyes, in the corners of this room, multiple smaller swarms of spiders are now making their way down to where you are.
Making the way.
As one swarm comes down the ceiling, starts to envelop you, as multiple spiders climb up your legs, starting to attack you. Let me put it next to you. I can target you.
Adari's already done that mask.
Do what?
I did fuck a spider. Oh, sorry, what did you say? Pierce it or something?
Cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. Why did it not continue? Could you do the damage first? Because I think it doesn't do anything because you are reacting to something. So it succeeds its saving throw. Why doesn't it... okay, and it hits you. As a 13 does hit. As multiple piercing bites of small spiders go into you. Do you need to make a saving throw? The chance.
Well, I don't have any.
Okay, does a 13 does hit you, or 12 does... No, 13 does hit you. As you take 12
does.
points of damage. Okay, yeah. You keep your concentration as it ends its turn. Cirrius, coming back to you. With Torval on deck. Cirrius, what do you want to do?
I was muted. Yeah.
Ah.
Wonderful question. Because I'm really not set up very well for fighting. Especially close-quartered fighting with a bunch of spiders.
So I didn't kill those.
No.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm running back in again to be like, oh, what the hell's going on in here then? Right, and who have we got to fight? We've got... Who can I see?
As you look around, you see this huge spider in the back that's now completely on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Her body has this large abdomen with a skull on top of it, as she is completely black, as her fangs unfurl, as protruding venom or poison coming off of it. As you see Ardaru covered in this swarm of spiders. As
Ardaru?
No.
sorry, Kaim, yeah. As Kaim is covered in this
scared. Oh, that's luck.
As you notice that two other swarms are making their way towards Kaim.
Okay. So this is a swarm up here.
That is a swarm. There's a swarm here.
Right, okay. Okay.
I can make this invisible for now. So you have a better of an understanding of where everything is.
It might just have to be a little bit of acid splash again, quite frankly.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll go for this guy down here. Although I don't know if I can... Am I too far away? Oh, come on.
It's alt click.
Oh, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
as it has to make a saving throw. Let me get something out of the way so I can actually roll for it. As it saves.
Well, okay then.
As you throw this bauble for your casting of Acid Splash, you notice that the swarm itself parts way of where the splash would hit, as it then forms back into this swarm.
Does it hit Kine?
It does not. It does splash in the 5-foot radius, I believe.
Yes, right? Yeah. Choose one creature you can see within range, or two creatures you can see within range, which are within 5 feet of each other. So no, not necessarily.
Not necessarily, okay.
Yeah.
He's a smart lad. He's angry,
Yeah.
so it only splashes into a spider, and I don't think.
And it wasn't anywhere near Kaim anyway. It's the
Exactly.
one further away from Kaim. It's fine.
All right.
It wasn't even in his direction. It's perfectly fine. And with that successfully done, I shall. What am I doing? Trying to move again, but I don't seem to want to.
It's probably not letting you pass sideways through the door.
Oh, I see. Then
Go like that, yeah.
That'll do for now. So successful. Go on.
Right, Torvald, it's your turn. Adero, you're on deck.
See.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm going in. Stand here, and then still attack this spider.
Okay.
Oh. No shit, it badly misses.
As you go for throwing your dagger, it catches in the webbing as it now hangs afloat midair. How many daggers do you have left?
So I
You threw 2.
Then I have 3 left.
You threw another one, so you have 2
Then
left. You have
I
5.
use 3.
You have 2 left. Okay.
I'm this time gonna hit. I am not gonna hit.
As it clatters to the floor in the back of this room.
Let's see what else can I do. Nothing. I'm just gonna end my turn here in the corner.
All right, Adero.
Mhm.
Your turn.
I move. And I I should. Do I think I roll good ones? No. I'll shoot firebolt.
Okay.
Yeah, you can.
My dude.
Oh. I saw it land on its one knee, and I was like, "Fuck yes, finally 2." Fuck.
Also.
Minus the O, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I walk up a bit, and then I end my turn.
All right. Edgar, you're on deck as the giant spider matron is now on the floor, making her way towards you, Torval.
Of course.
As you've been attacking her, she's rearing back.
I tried to attack her.
She is going in for her bite attack as she rears back, these huge fangs coming down upon you.
Okay. I thought it was gonna roll D20 then.
As you dodge out of the way of the fangs, just seeing the sheer size, which is like your arm length in fangs in front of you, coming down on you. It's quite a giant spider. As it is Edgar's turn.
Okay. As Edgar slowly moves up to get a better line of sight,
Okay.
I'd like to cast a spell we came up with, Shadow Arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Now, just trying to work out where it is. That one.
Let me pull it up too, in order to refresh my own memory.
magical thing. It's an arrow made of shadows, in it.
It
That's the
is.
description.
In it.
Oh, in it.
In it.
Mate.
That does hit. As a 25 does hit.
25 hits.
I think Edgar and I were rolling like on the same spectrum, and like our rolls like average out to like a 10.5, which is like the perfect D20.
Yeah.
Perfect average.
As everyone that is somewhat in the vicinity of Edgar, you notice that Edgar pulls out an arrow, pulls the bowstring as the arrow itself starts to shape in this shadowy black arrow. As he releases it, it pierces through the air as if there's no resistance, finding the side of this giant spider. As the shadowy mist that surrounded the arrow dissipates into the spider, as all that's left is this one arrow sticking out.
Nice.
That'll be the end of my turn, I think.
Alright, Valeria, it's your turn. Kaim, you're on deck.
Okay. I'm gonna try to fucking hit it with guiding bolt again.
Do it!
Do it.
Yeah.
You got
Oh.
this.
Open up fucking miss.
After all this hype, you better not miss. Huh?
God damn it.
Oh, fuck me. Up the ass. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
I mean, it looked cool. Made a lot of
Yeah.
like, cool
It
effects
yeah.
and all.
I've like got my new powers from Celine, and I'm like, this time, and it's like blue blast this time, and it's gonna be really sick, and then it just keeps fucking missing.
Mhm.
It's fine. And then
Yeah.
I will. Is Kaim still covered in spiders?
Yes. Kaim
Okay.
is still covered in spiders.
I'm going to cast or use Bardic Inspiration. Okay. Spider Kaim. Bit by spiders, he's Spider Kaim. No powers, loves his dad. Whatever you do, don't make him mad. Look out, here comes a Spider Kaim.
Starts shooting webs.
Right.
And that's my turn.
Kaim, it's your turn. You have
Okay.
Bardic Inspiration on you.
How can
Definitely
you
not
top
so
that?
dead.
Right, so I move up towards the brood mother.
Okay, the swarm does take an attack of opportunity on you.
Not gonna.
Maniac.
Oh.
God damn it.
Was
You're a
the-
maniac.
God
The
damn
roll
it.
was a 19.
It wasn't
Bad.
nice.
use my last slot.
Okay, roll for damage.
You got this.
Do target the swarm of spiders.
Yeah, it is targeted.
Okay, cool.
A lot of damage for 3d10. Gee.
As they fail their saving throw, you notice that the swarm diminishes into just a smaller one. Like multiple of the spiders are now burned and dead on the floor.
Nice.
As you can continue your turn.
Okay, so
Did you not take any damage from the attack?
Excuse me. I forgot. Did it apply the damage?
Look,
don't look like it. No,
No, it doesn't.
As
Oh. I'm down.
the swarm after... Actually, hold on. You did that before they took damage, so that should have been halved.
What? Hellish Rebuke is like an action after you get damaged.
Oh, right, yeah. As you get hit, so you wouldn't be able to do Hellish
I'll stop.
Rebuke.
Okay.
Which means the swarm is not bloodied, but you are unconscious.
Fuck.
Could you end your turn for me, please? As you fall to the ground over the body of Rev.
Right.
Oh,
No.
extra piercing damage from Ray.
What you
I'm
notice
a stroking
is,
Rev. Well, being
Can you feel it now, Rev?
as you notice Kaim falling down after this swarm just started attacking, the swarm turns towards the entrance, makes its way out, and starts to cover over you, Ardero. So I'll quickly have to target
Wait,
you.
whoa. That's an attack of opportunity from Valeria. Like, she's literally blocking a doorway. Why is it going for me?
Because
I forgot that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Valeria. Excuse me.
Throw me under the fucking bus for one time. Noted. Hey, noted.
No, I was
out, okay? I can't see the door icon.
I was asking for a attack of opportunity. I'm just asking for that because like it has to cross your field thingy, but like
As it
stomp on it.
starts to swarm Valeria, multiple small spiders start to crawl over your body as they take a bite at you. A 9 misses, I presume.
it also misses are there.
Wait, why is it targeting me as well?
Because I forgot to untarget it. I am sorry, okay?
Okay.
Because I now have to. The other swarm that was below the matron starts to make its way over to you, Torval, as it swarms around you, going in for a bite attack.
Thank you.
A 7 doesn't hit.
Thank you.
As the other swarm moves towards the door. That's the end of that turn. Cirrius, it's your turn. You see now, past Ardero, Valeria being covered in these spiders.
Totally. Uh-huh.
Torval,
Yes.
you're on deck.
I bet all that Valeria wants from me right now is to go flying at those spiders with my club, right? Bashing her to death in the process. Right, let's see.
Get me out of this misery. Either way.
What would happen if she would jump into water?
Poo water.
I mean,
That's
good
fun, dude.
question.
can spiders swim? I don't
You
think they
know.
can.
Imagine if they do swim and like she's there in the shit water.
Oh, could you like flood them away?
No, I can't do it again. No.
Throw
'cause
shit
it's-
at them.
Can you like water gun spray me?
Wait,
Be it
wait.
her.
Hang on.
Okay, what a jellyfish.
Are you doing what I think you're doing? Because I'm quickly looking up the spell in this case.
Yeah, I'm also looking up at. No, but it doesn't. No, does it? Create water. You create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container.
No, doesn't work
Alternatively,
like
the
that.
water falls as rain in a 30 cube
I was
within
thinking you were
range.
going for shape water.
No, but I will. Oh.
Mm.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, like the fish fucking movie?
There's no octopus around Helen.
Wasn't it? Not
You know.
The fish daddy.
I think that could work. You instantaneously move or otherwise change the flow of water as you direct, or you cause the water to form into simple shapes and animate in your direction. I mean, that
Yeah,
would work.
cool, no?
Yeah. Watch out, Valeria!
You sploosh.
God's sake. Ah.
Boom!
Could you roll me your spellcasting bonus, which would be intelligence.
Yes. Right. How am I
Don't
doing
roll
that?
one now, otherwise Valeria's gone.
Hang
Get
on.
washed away.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Baptized.
How do I do that? What am I clicking on?
Go to your character sheet,
Yes, sir.
click on intelligence.
Oh, ability check. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Mhm.
And when you roll that, add your proficiency bonus, which is 2 to it.
Yeah, that's being added. Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck yeah, bitch!
That's a
Damn.
total of 25. As you shape the water from the sewage moat, You.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Wait.
You create a small wave that engulfs Valeria, but you whoosh away the spiders as the spiders get pushed back a bit.
Oh god.
It has prestidigitation.
They like go back in the door, not
They
like.
are going back into the door, yes.
So we like pushes them. No, never mind. I'm not gonna try this with spells. Yes.
I can soak you next. It's fine.
Please don't.
Anything else on your turn?
No, because my bonus actions would be Rev and he's dead. So, no, thank you. That's fine. Up.
Torval, it is
What?
your turn. You are completely covered in a swarm of spiders.
Can I still attack the big spider though, or do I really need to first get
You can attack the big spider, but it will be a disadvantage.
Kaizen? Okay. Wait, how do I target the small spiders? Do I like move and then?
Target it and then
Alright.
move back, yes.
Okay. Move back.
We are in
Not
quite a
gonna
pickle
use
here.
dare. I'm gonna use my. I'm just gonna stab myself real quick. Give me a second.
Okay.
God fuck.
An 8 does miss. As you start to swing around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn my off. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna try this.
Big word.
Okay.
Come on. Yes.
As you start swinging around with your offhand, you notice that you hit a few of the spiders. Go ahead and roll damage. As you do a total of 1 damage.
This one spider just flicks off. Like.
Just kills one.
No chance of sneak attack. is
One
there?
leg off one spider.
It does not
Yeah.
count for sneak attack, no.
No, because they are all over me. What else can I do? Nothing. I can. Nah. Let's end my turn.
Alright, Ardero, it's your turn.
I am throwing a figurine of wondrous power, wooden drake.
Oh. Where are you throwing it?
Next to Torball, if that's possible.
Next to
Wait,
Torval.
what do I need to be scared?
As
Do I need to be
you
scared?
hear Ardaro speak this singular draconic command word, out of nowhere you notice that the wooden statue of the drake turns out into this large golden guard drake. Do you have control over it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Um,
Let me quickly check the item, because I think it acts on its own turn.
I think it goes directly after me.
The creature is friendly to you once. Space where. It doesn't say, so it has to have his own initiative.
But it would. So it's like at the back now.
No, it would roll its initiative. So there we go. It would be after Kaim. But you
Okay,
now
yeah.
have an extra
Meat shield.
meat
Yes.
shield.
And then I move here, I guess.
Okay.
And I would always I would give it like a command and so like take this bite and direct them like towards the small spiders that are around.
Okay. This large matron spider, Torval, as you are still covered in spiders, is rearing back and attacking you again. As it bites down into you. Oh, does it? 25 does hit, doesn't it?
I do hope so. Yeah.
Okay.
30
In
AC
that
Torval.
case, could you give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution.
Yes, please.
saving throw.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
Where
As
was
you-
this on my desk?
as you feel the fangs of this spider matron sink into you, a pulsing sensation of the poison seeps in. But you, being familiar with poison as an assassin, push it back and push it off.
Wait, I pushed the
You push the
fine.
poison.
Yes,
you push the
I am
poison
not gonna
out of your
question-
veins.
You flex
Yes.
your manly muscles, you know,
Yeah.
squirts out again.
Edgar, it is your turn. Valeria, you're on deck.
Okay.
Wait, but for the rest, I didn't take any damage
You took 8 points of damage.
because it didn't go went off my. Oh, okay, now it did. Okay, never mind.
Thank you for reminding me.
So as it worked relatively well last time, I'm going to do another shadow arrow.
Okay. That does hit.
With Magios.
Also nice.
As you pull back and shoot this arrow, it unleashes the shadowy necrotic damage into this giant spider. As it is still standing, but it is bloodied.
And again, the end of my turn.
Valeria, it is your turn.
Okie dokie. I'm going to use Channel Divinity and get one of my spell slots back.
Okay.
Boop-a-doop-boop. Can't fucking find where that is.
It might not be in your features, it might just be on your character sheet.
I'm just gonna click usability. Okay, well, we know that I've done it. And then I will cast Healing Word. Where the fuck is that?
Okay, will you back up? Let's go.
I can click my fingers.
Yeah. No death saves for you, buddy. Raises a little.
Not amazing points, but it's something. I can roll.
One is enough. Let's go.
Okay,
that's
6.
four.
Not bad.
As you regain 6 points of health back. As you inhale the dampy, stinky air,
You stinky.
you are laying face first on the floor,
Next to Rev.
next to Rev.
Onto Rev.
slightly cuddling Rev.
No.
And then can I just ready up, or is that an action for defense from these spider swarms?
That will be an action.
You
Okay.
could move, no?
Okay, but then they'll get an attack of opportunity.
Enough.
I'll just stay where I am. It's fine.
Okay, Kaim, you are laying on the floor. So it is your turn. It's half movement to stand up. If you keep attacking whilst laying on the floor, it's with
Yes,
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I'll stand up.
Okay.
And I click my fingers.
So edgy.
Ooh.
Oh, I have to. It's on myself, so it's within
Okay.
my feet.
Let's go.
Don't forget about your bardic inspiration as well.
Sword burst. Let
Hey.
me quickly check what sword burst does.
They have to do a dex
Is
saving throw, I
that
think.
everyone within radius?
Yeah.
A circle of spectral blades that sweep around all creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or they. Okay, so that's the matron and one of the swarms. So let's
Sounds really sick. It's like
Oh,
spinning up, turning around.
target them both, and let me
And there's
roll. a
Torval
save.
just going, oh.
Both of them are targeted.
Nice.
Okay, the
Never mind,
swarm rolls a 17, as the matron rolls a 20.
Ah,
Do they take damage on half on the success, or is it just save or?
Hang on a sec. All creatures within 5 must succeed saving throw or take 1d6.
Okay, so they take no damage.
They take no damage. But I think it lasts. No, it doesn't. It's instantaneous.
So it also dissipates after your turn.
So, bonus feature, I use Hexblade Curse on the matron.
Okay.
So everyone takes advantage when it hits.
When attacking. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Anything else you want to do?
And what's the reaction? What was my... Because it comes up with my packed longsword, which is...
Oh, that's when you want
the-
to attack someone that's going out of your range.
Oh, okay. Fine. Okay. I am my turn.
Right? It's Ictus's turn.
Ictus is going to attack. It's going to bite into the bunch of little spiders that
Okay.
have been swept from away from
Mhm.
Valeria. Bite them. Normal roll.
Nice.
Ictus just rolls better there. It's already
That
let's
does
go.
hit. They do have multi-attack.
Yeah. I'm gonna do damage now for the one, right?
Yep.
Normal. Oh, good
Nice.
boy. Good boy.
You notice that as soon as Ictus bites in, everyone that can see it, somehow the piercing teeth don't take out as many of the spiders as it should have done.
Okay. Well, it's good because the next attack is a. I don't know where I can do that because it's the second one is a tail attack, right?
Yes. So
Which is not piercing.
on your bar for your combat bar, you can see the bite on the top left above the where the portrait should be.
Was that? Oh, I see it. The
This is-
tail. Oh,
yeah,
it's
this is
oh,
second damage.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, yeah, good boy.
Oof.
Oh no!
So close.
But when it says
Right.
badly, that doesn't feel good.
Badly misses.
Badly missed.
Badly.
Yeah.
Badly misses.
Oh,
Yeah.
it hits the spiders next to it. it's a tail sweep, right? So like only makes sense.
And that does end Ictus's turn.
Nice. You know.
Win some, you lose some.
mm.
Natural 20. Oh wait, it wasn't natural, it was dirty.
So it's 2-1s already
Guilty.
this session.
Don't forget to yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Cirrius, you're on deck as the spider swarm still on Torval is going to attack again.
Oh no, no!
Could you roll me a Constitution save, please?
Jesus.
Yes, I can, mister. Please, please, please. Yes.
Oh,
You're lucky. I don't know why I asked for Constitution save, as it still applies. They don't apply poison,
Yeah.
so you take a full on 18 points of damage
My
as you
effort.
feel there's multiple venomous bites into you.
Orville's previous two both rolls were both nat 20s.
Yeah.
I just appreciate that.
Yes.
Yep.
This was only used for the rolls.
I know.
Because that one just now didn't matter at all.
Valeria, the swarm in front of you starts to cover you again
Oh goodness sake!
as
I'm
they
covered in dirty poo water.
Yeah,
Disgusting.
even that,
Alright.
as they are going to bite down into you.
There's no way they attack Valeria after like a drake just spit them. What the fuck?
Well-
It's the way juicy a target. It's rude.
Does a 13 hit?
Mm-hmm.
But even with your leather armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that brought me from a 12 to a 13 or something.
Oh my good
Oh.
lord. Okay.
As you feel multiple bites pierce into you, you take a total of 13 damage.
Disgusting.
As the swarm next to Kaim doesn't pay attention to Kaim, but see this drake as
Right,
they
as in
start
us,
to swarm them.
It's good. So that way Cam doesn't get downed. It's pretty better that way.
Why
And
do
it
I?
hits Valeria.
And it
Yeah.
hits Valeria again.
Let me roll again in that case, because that wouldn't be fair.
Mm,
That misses.
Oh, and now it misses.
Good roll.
As it ends its turn. Cirrius, it's your turn. Torval, you're on deck.
it is. So Valeria's covered in spiders, is she?
Yes.
And shit water.
And shit water.
I'm going to be at Glastonbury in 2 weeks, and I imagine it's going to be very much the same.
You're gonna be covered in shit and piss water.
And spiders, yeah.
Right. Am you okay, Valeria? Need help there?
Yeah.
You sure?
I think she's probably crying.
Want me to get spiders off you again?
No.
You want help there? Want spiders off you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'm gonna
Shape
cast
water.
shape water.
As a whoosh of water
I
once
mean-
again. It feels fresher now, as Cirrus has actually been producing a stream in the water.
This time I know it's coming, so I close my mouth.
Also, now that there isn't like spiders behind where the spiders were, do they get swapped back further?
Or maybe they get washed away in the sewers this time if I'm shaping it in the right direction.
Again.
roll,
be a-
roll me your spellcasting bonus.
Yes.
And we'll determine if it actually is into the water or not.
Oh yeah. Oh. It's on to
Oh,
me.
In fact, you shape it like that. That is now in between you and Valeria.
I'm helping. Right. Okay. I don't think I have any bonus actions. I don't have any bonus actions. Yeah, I'm gonna just be like, well, that went well. I'm just gonna yeah. There you go.
That's an opportunity if you move.
Oh well.
Honestly, that's a good move for me because it can only have one reaction a turn. So like now Valeria can run away from it. Good guy, you're taking hit for her.
And that's what I meant.
They are
do.
going
good
to
guy.
dive down, though.
Mhm.
Oh, for goodness sake! And as you do that, I'm going to do shield.
Okay.
You have shield. Ooh, let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh.
So they miss.
They do miss.
And in that case, I've got the little gun thingy mobs again, just sort of click them together. There's the whirring of clockwork, and then the sort of magical shield just pushes them away from me.
Okay. Don't forget to end your turn.
Might not be good at fighting, but I'm good at stopping myself from getting hurt.
Torval, it's your turn. Ardero, you're on deck.
Okay, so please hit, please. Yes.
That does hit.
Hey.
Okay, so damage. Oh, yes.
Eventually, the swarm will die.
As you
They're not flying
start
yet, no?
stabbing, it doesn't take as much piercing damage as it should have been. As instead of one spider, you pierce through one. Instead of two spiders, you pierce through one as the other one dodges away.
Just fuck.
Anything else you want to do on your
No,
turn?
Wait, is the
I
is the
am,
short
I
sword
am
piercing
I'm a
damage?
goner
Yes.
after this.
A
So
short sword is
that-
piercing damage.
I have to be very lucky if the big spider doesn't hit me.
The big spider might die due to like it being Ictus's and Kaim's turn before yours. I'm worried about the small ones, to be honest.
The big spider's after you. So.
Yeah. So you better kill it.
Ardero, it is your turn.
Like 1 HP. So
Okay. Right, come on now. I am going to cast a spell.
Okay.
It's just once.
It is advantage as well.
Oh! That's huge. Good. Come on. Oh, what?
As you throw out a chaos bolt, you notice it ricochets off of the abdomen of the giant spider, as it barely misses.
No, I'm not even mad about the 11. I'm mad about the 4.
Anything
Oh, you're
else
right.
you want to do?
Yeah, I'm yelling at Ictus. Bite the big one.
Okay.
There's.
In your turn.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if I. No, there's nothing I can do.
All right. The giant matron spider rears back and goes in to bite once again against you, Tovel.
I can't watch this. I can't watch
God.
this. Natural one, please.
Oh no!
As the piercing pain,
Yep.
could you still give me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Oh, for you, yes. I don't know if it's going to
no.
Nat 20 left
natural 20? No.
Oh.
As it bites down into you, you feel the poison sink in.
This time I don't flex it out.
Wait, does it not say succeeds?
It does, but it does a lot of damage
Yeah,
still.
I had
okay,
1
okay.
HP. I'm down.
As you feel the fangs retract, the poison seeps out. You fall to the floor covered in a swarm of spiders.
For the love of-
That's my dream. How do you know?
Edgar, it is your turn. Valeria, you're on deck.
Mm.
Again, not much I can do from the situation, so it'll be just normal longbow now.
Okay.
Advantage.
Oh wait, I was gonna say with Hexblade. Sorry, I remembered
I thought it
after
was-
I rolled.
Attack it again.
Okay.
Hmm.
That's
Yeah,
even
never mind.
worse.
Okay,
Like,
as you miss.
what is going on with the rolls? Did you like enable
Why
like
are
some
two
option that
saving
dies?
throws and natural 20 not?
am doing nothing.
Yeah.
The RNG is not on your side.
Mm.
I never has been.
Valeria, it is your turn. Kaim, you're on deck.
I believe in Valeria.
Okay, this is fine. Everything's
Yeah.
fine.
You got this.
You can see within range. Okay.
Wait, why is there a swarm of spiders off me now?
In case Valeria needs to target people.
Okay.
Smart. For my bonus, I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on myself. Wait, is that first level? That's fine. Okay, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Oop. Okay, that's concentration. I should have read that. Is that concentration? No. Okay, and then I'm going to walk here. Okay, sick. So I can see Kaim, me, Danny. Has the Drake taken any damage? Okay, I'll just target us then. And I will use my new staff
Oh my! I forgot about that.
Let's
That's
go.
gonna be. Oh, let's go.
and cast Mass Healing Word.
Danny's up again. Now we're
So, a
talking.
four.
I was worried. I'm not
Hold
worried
on,
anymore.
hold on. I believe that if you go to, you have your staff equipped, right?
Yes.
If you go to cast spell, or let me quickly check. Should be somewhere. Ah, I see what's happening here.
Face to face with danger, and it's strange.
Let me do that.
Let's not just
instead.
mind that. My mind that went there.
You should, if you close your combat HUD and reopen it, if you you should now have access to more spells, hopefully.
Yeah, nice, yeah. Well, I see the staff. Do you mean under spells?
I'm looking with you at this point.
Okay.
Because it should be on the staff itself.
Oh, reaction. What reaction now? The staff just lets me do an attack roll. I don't think I
Yeah,
get
it
to
wasn't set
choose.
to attuned.
Okay.
So you might have to close and open it again.
Alright.
Now it's
What?
there, yes.
What? Cast spell?
It's at bonus action.
Oh, got you.
Because they are both bonus action spells, but you can use it as an action.
I
Because you
see.
cast it from the spell. From the staff.
So, do you want me to do it again then?
No, you're already casting it.
Okay, cool. Thank you. So that's my action bonus.
Don't
So, yeah,
forget to
end
click
turn.
on healing.
I already did it for 4 though.
Hmm.
I just didn't do it officially through the staff, but I rolled a 4.
Yeah, I needed to know your +2 to it.
Oh. Let's take the
so-
4 then and plus the 2, so 6.
Yeah, 6. So
Okay.
everyone that gets targeted, which is Valeria, Kaim, and Torval, you can add 6 hit points to your character.
How do I do that?
If you right-click your character token, in the box where it says 0, just type in
Oh,
+6.
oh, plus.
Yes. Don't forget the plus. If you do 6, it doesn't
Yes,
do anything.
Yes. Okay, thank you. I'm alive.
As you fill your
Thank you.
lungs with air again, you are still covered in spiders, though.
Yeah, like.
Not a perfect world.
Kaim,
Yeah.
it is your turn.
Okay, I'm attacking the brood mother
Go for it.
with advantage.
That hits.
Nice. Right.
Hey, damage is damage, though.
As you slash into the brood mother. Anything else on your turn?
Let's see. Oh. No, that's for. Did you say that's for people that are go out of my range?
Mhm.
Okay. I end my turn.
Okay, it's Ictus' turn.
Ictus, with a fond bravery, pounces onto the broodmother, trying to bite it.
Right.
Advantage as well, right? Teach you Kaim's thingy, or like is that gone? Is that one round only, or is it like
No, that lasts until either I'm dead or the brood mother is.
okay?
Yes.
So advantage.
With advantage, indeed. That misses.
Oh, fine.
Oh my
Poor
god.
Voin. Voin, you're just cursed.
I want to cast guidance on you, but it's this fucking
It wouldn't
spot now.
matter.
Well, I know, but
Well, since he's literally pounced on the broodmother and tried to bite it, but slightly missed, turns around, tail comes in swinging.
Mm-hmm.
Once again with advantage.
That hits. That just hits. 18 is enough. 18 is the armor class of the brood mother. So go ahead and roll for damage.
One. No.
Well,
As the tail of Ictus slams into the brood mother, she is barely hanging on.
barely hanging on. Right.
Good boy. Did good. He did damage.
The swarm on Torval starts
No.
to bite in.
Oh, I thought my dreams were coming true.
Mhm.
Oh no, no, no.
Missed
Yeah.
you.
I got you.
The swarm on Ictus biting down into the Drake
They miss. No mind.
as they do not miss.
Be it. It was nearly a 1.
As Ictus takes a full on 11 damage.
Peanuts. Peanuts.
The swarm
does he have?
behind
50 or something.
these 3 people standing across as they go over the bridge onto
Excuse me.
Edgar.
Oh.
Oh god.
As they start to swarm you and bite down. A 6 misses, I reckon.
Yes. Fortunately, 6
Oh.
does me.
Cirrus, it
Okay.
is your turn. Torval, you're on deck.
Flash him.
Right. So, my issue is with my infusions.
Mhm.
Because the way that the infusions are meant to work, as they should do, is it's after a long rest. You always have 2 infusions, and then you can change the 2 infusions after a long rest.
Yes.
So I should already have infusions in place prior
You
to now,
haven't used them,
but I haven't used them.
so use them.
Is what I'm
Which-
thinking.
Which infusions do you have?
Well, what I would like to use is repeating shot and infuse my crossbow with it. But then is it an action? Given that it's actually meant to happen after a long rest.
No, these would already be in place.
Then fantastic. I'm going to use repeating shot.
Okay, what's the
And put it-
second infusion that you would have in place?
Yes, I'll go for the returning weapon.
Okay.
Add that to my axe. Go for that. So then I think to attach it, do I have to roll that to attach it then? Yeah. Oh. Yes. How do you attach that to the crossbow then?
What does it say on the infusion? Because it might just need multiple attacks.
The magic weapon grants a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it when it's used to make a ranged attack, and it ignores the loading property if it has it. The
Okay.
weapon lacks ammunition, it produces its own, automatically creating 1 piece of magic ammunition when the wielder makes a ranged attack with it.
Okay, so it's now a +1 magical weapon.
Yep.
As well as doesn't have a loading property.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. In which case I want to attack this bad guy with that.
Go for it. Before you roll your roll, add a +1 into it because I didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
And
Any
make sure
magical.
it's an advantage as well.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Wait,
so-
are you aiming at the big spider?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Right, so how do I do this? So click on this. No, the light crossbow is designated to consume ammunition, but no resources. Okay. It's going to be.
Let me quickly
Difficult.
check ranged attacks. You are shooting with an enemy close.
As Egg was just covered in these spiders.
I mean, yeah,
You're
covering
fine. You're fine.
Okay, it
you'll be
doesn't
fine.
impose disadvantage against you. So you are fine to roll with advantage against the Broodmother.
Okay, and I'm rolling. It should be rolling with my intelligence modifier as well now.
Mhm.
Intelligence. Anyway.
Okay.
But it doesn't seem to be able to bloody do it because it wants to use ammunition.
Can you
How am I-
can you untake the ammunition part?
Oh, okay, right. I'm gonna have to actually go and edit the crossbow. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right.
Actually, a spell mask is Tasha's hideous laughter.
It's actually a good
Indeed.
one.
Oh, there we go. Details, ammunition off. Anything
Mhm.
else I need to add to this? Did we say it's magic item? Yes.
Yes.
Magic item without ammunition, and everything else I just add when I roll.
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Oh. Right. So attack. No, don't you be a nuisance.
Just kill it already. Just kill it.
I'm
already.
trying my best, and it keeps saying no resources. I'm like, I've edited you 2 seconds ago. Back in I go. Let's do this again. Details. Ammunition is off.
Try now.
Okay. There we go. So it's with advantage, and I'm oh, I didn't click the bonus. Shit. I'll do that again.
It misses anyways.
misses anyways.
No measure them bond.
Yeah.
What are our rolls, man?
Well, at least I didn't use any ammunition.
Anything else you want
Uh-huh.
to do on your turn?
Nope. I'm just gonna watch in horror as Edgar gets devoured by spiders. That's fine by me. Whoop.
I guess so.
Torvald, it's your turn. Ardero, you're on deck.
Oh, maybe. Let's try this again.
19 does hit.
I was scared. It's
On
gonna
damage.
hit again. Now the damage. 1.
No, let's go
As
for
you do a total of 4 damage.
Hey, what is it nice to be a dual wielder?
Would a
It-
swarm
it-
of spiders also get bloodied, or like are you not calling that out?
Yes,
Well, I
yeah,
think
I'll
I-
be
oh.
calling that out. A 17 does hit. So takes 2 damage.
You have a lot of HP.
Yeah, they do have more HP than mine. Okay, yeah, turn.
Ardero, it is your turn.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'm casting spell again. Oh. Onto the Brood Mother.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, Chaos Bolt. At advantage. Come on now.
Oh, now here it goes.
Oh,
Yes.
Finally. Finally.
Okay,
Critically hits.
critically hits,
Yeah. Quite cool.
which is huge because if two,
Oh yeah!
How do you want to kill it?
well, the Chaos Bolt swerves around Valeria and just like buries itself into like the snout or like in between the eyes of the Brood Mother, just swerves up the spine, just like pops the back thingy of her thingy. Because I'm using force damage, I think.
Force damage? Okay.
Yeah.
As you unleash your Chaos Bolt at the Brood Mother, it impacts on the abdomen as it bursts out in this splash of, well, remains. As you notice as she falls to the ground, the swarms of spiders start to dissipate as they all run away.
Thank goodness. I was thinking I was going to have to soak Edgar in water as well.
Edgar
Oh,
was
no.
And you
ready
notice
to
that
jump
all the
in.
spiders start to scatter about into the sewer system.
Do we
as
get
well
attacks of
as-
opportunities?
You start swaying as you diminish half of them, but
Yeah.
we do get out of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
what
I'm gonna.
fun, guys.
Oh, damn.
As
Is
we
everyone okay?
will
Yeah.
take a break.
Oh god.
Ah,
Because
Late
we've been
break.
going, it's a late break. We've been
Yeah.
going on for a bit, and I feel it is really necessary at this point.
Yes, it is. Oh my god.
So let's see, it's 10:15, 15 minutes,
Yeah,
and then we'll continue for a few, well, about an hour more. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for being here. This was a really tense combat situation, and we'll see what they will find after our break. Right, hang tight, everyone. We will see you soon again.
Yeah.
Hello and welcome back. I hope you all had an amazing break. We did. Where's Fung gone to?
Boing is going to get Gus.
He's
right
gone
now.
to the hospital.
Okay. Yeah. Gus is taking a longer break.
Yeah,
But
Fong's
it's
going to get him
fine.
now.
It is fine. As we ended up with them fighting off swarms of spiders, as well as 2 larger giant spiders and their matron. As they are now standing in the room where it happens,
The
with
room where it happens.
3 dead
Room where it
spiders
happens.
and fairly wounded. As you look around, the room itself is about 30 feet by 30 feet in width. In the corner of the room, underneath the webbing, you see a small chest set in.
Can't open.
Dips.
No, not door. I did it this time.
You should burn away the webs, Adara.
Yeah, I burned the webs.
God damn it, the tools.
As you
game's paused as well, so we can't.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, okay. So
As you pull away part of the webbing, you notice that a few of the copper coins that you saw earlier this week are on the floor. As you open up the chest, a pair of goggles reveal themselves, as well as a package of tools and a weird-looking ring.
Tools?
And I,
What kind of
for the
tools?
love of God,
Oh, it's Smith tools and night vision for Danny. Wow, who'd have thought? What a coincidence.
It's for the artificer, surely.
I am
Yeah.
already grabbing the goggles.
Yeah. I'm
What's in
gonna
there?
throw. I'm
I'm
gonna
also
throw the.
grabbing the ring.
I'm gonna throw the Smith tools towards.
Yeah, I grab the goggles and the ring, and then.
Smith tools. What a fantastic
Yeah.
coincidence. Rev was dead.
Yeah.
By the way,
Can you
for
grab
the
them yourself?
copper to the.
How do you?
So, Gus, for you,
Yes.
whenever there's a loot icon or a chest icon on top of one of the
Yes.
tokens, you can
Mhm.
double-click it, and it opens
Okay.
up a loot sheet.
Gotcha. And then I can just drag it across into my.
Do
character.
you add the
Draggy,
copper
draggy.
to the chest or
Can do,
the? Okay.
Can do. Yes.
And,
Just for future, we should probably check that chests aren't trapped before we open them.
Oh, we already took the items and that sort of stuff, so like I think it's too late.
I know this time you did, but just for future.
By the way, wasn't there a little purse thingy bag of coins like on the next to the table right here?
Yeah.
Last week.
As you look around and you notice the purse, but it's not coins.
What is
Oh.
it?
These
Oh,
are
it's-
small pebbles
Oh,
in black and white colored.
Can I take them, please? Thank you.
Yes.
They're a fellow player.
Wait, before you take them, I would like to have an account check or something.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Yeah, don't touch anything like that, Danny.
No, I'm not. I'm not touching it. It's still on the
Okay.
ground. I didn't take it yet.
if I can just.
Shall I do one
What?
with advantage?
Where are they, by the way? Like,
What
next
are
to
you
the-
checking specifically for?
I just want to know if if this is any magical thing.
Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem magical in nature.
So I can just take
Can
them.
I do an investigation?
Oh,
Yes, you can do an
And you slow your
investigation
roll. Holy shit!
Mm,
I just want.
okay.
You already got your fucking goggles.
damn
Try
it.
them out.
God
Try
damn it.
them out.
Grabbing
Try them out
things.
first. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
You don't even know what the goggles are doing. Try them out.
Oh.
As you investigate the pebbles, you deduce that these are probably used in some form of game.
Oh,
The
Jeff.
spider's plate, yes. The goggles of night. How do I? Oh, it's already. Well, in
Alright,
wearing
it's
these
used in
dark
some sort of
lenses, you have
game.
dark vision out of range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, wearing the goggle. Okay, so if I already had night vision, I would have had like 120 feet of.
Hmm.
But now I have dark
Get them
vision.
here.
at 60 feet.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, I think it might be better on someone else, Danny.
You know what? That
Yeah.
sounds like a better marginal increase for us. So thank you. Well, this is all going. If I could please, very kindly, get to work on Rev.
Yes.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you're still down
you
there. We're
can.
just looking at it in the chest.
Which should just brings him back to. Unless you can use an action to revive it, provided it within 5 feet. I have to expend a spell slot, which I will do, and defender returns to life after a minute with all of its hit points returned.
While he's doing that, yo, can someone help me like cut Rosie's spider
Why
claws?
is there a loot chest?
Yeah, I'll help you.
Thanks.
We can loot rest.
What's the ring for?
Let me check the ring. Signet code of this golden signet ring has a strange depiction of two eyes covered by mist. The symbol looks different from what you have seen to be that of Amos, but somehow it looks early familiar to you all.
Eyes covered in mist. Never seen him
Eyes
in my
covered
life.
in mist.
Not a recurring theme or anything.
No, the
Can I take this because someone in my family might know. Because of
I can give
Just
to
put it
you.
on the party sheet, yeah.
Did you do
How do
the
I get
Arcana
it to
check
the
on it?
party? Wait.
Is it magical? Can we like check it if it's magical, or like if we have like an idea if it might be magical with
The
like
ring?
a cannon or something? Yeah.
The ring
yeah.
doesn't seem to be magical.
Okay. I rolled like a 16 to remove the claws of the broodmother. The fangs.
Yes, this time.
Oh, okay, yeah. As you just break them off with the poison second tag. You now have like arm-sized fangs with mandibles.
Mm.
Can I like hand the poison sacks towards Torvald? Go like, hey, do you need that for like, you know, coating your thingies? Or like
Can I can use that, but I first need to get the poison. So
just carry them around like this and like stab your dagger into it every time you want to stab someone.
Or just use the fangs.
Also,
yeah, the new attack like offhand and just main fangs. No, but I can get a poison kit easily. So.
okay.
I just take them. I still take them.
Okay, you now have arm-sized mandibles with you. Where do you put them?
By the way,
How are you going to carry them with you?
yeah, I'm just
putting
going
them
to
on
on my shoulder, like.
I'm putting them on the back of Ictus.
By the way,
Because
now
the
that I have
splits.
the night goggles, do I need to do something special or? Because for the last thing I know, I still have my torch on.
Mm.
Or at
Equip them.
least, how do I? Because they're in my equipment, but I don't know. I don't see any difference. So,
No, that's because I have to go into your token to do that.
yes, please, thank you.
Right. Are we going to follow those footsteps?
Maybe first. Oh yeah, the dog has been. Maybe heal up first because I am still low.
Yes. I mean, I can.
I just walk across room.
Valeria, how did your staff work again? How long does it
So-
take to expend?
Please move.
I can use it 8 times a day, and Mass Healing Word takes up 3 charges.
Mhm.
So I can use
So-
it 2.5 times.
Could we get everyone to like slightly full HP like that? That is low HP.
I've used it once already, and it
Mhm.
only heals people D4, so probably not.
I mean, we might as well like use it and then.
Yeah,
I
Just-
can also do Cure Wounds.
Oh, you can.
nice.
Yes.
I think I've used all my spell slots now.
I have 1 spell slot left, so I mean,
Nice.
I'm like petting Ictus while like speaking. This fella here will be here only for today, and then he's going into hibernation for a few days.
Mhm.
So we could try and use its presence for our advantage.
What do you mean? Send him in first?
Just have an additional member in the party and go down the foot tracks.
Oh,
If something happens, we are a bit stronger than we would usually be if we tried tomorrow.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Are we
Mhm.
taking a short rest? Did you say?
Yeah, we probably like taking a short rest for like for Cirrius to like, you know, make his companion walk again.
He's up and running. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you like heal him further with like your smith tools, like fully or something?
It goes up, it comes back to full health once he's fixed.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's at full HP already.
Would the guard drake gain any HP on a short rest?
It gains hit point dice.
Wait, I didn't.
How many though?
roll
Can I like roll for that or
Oh.
like?
Oh, select dice roll. I need to roll these.
So
Can I just roll it or like?
I have to check the guard drake real quick.
Can I roll?
Guard drake has a D8. So it's its constitution modifier that it can regain. So it can regain 1d8 plus 3.
How many hit dice does it have?
7.
Okay. I'm rolling 2 then for now.
Mhm.
I don't see like how much HP it's missing. It was 11, right?
It's missing 11, yes. It's weird that you can't see that.
I can see it like I can see it on like the minimap whatever thingy. I don't see it on like the statues like on the
Character
character
sheet.
sheet. But yeah, I rolled a perfect 11.
Yeah.
Well, you know, sometimes lucky, I guess. So he should be full HP again.
Okay, who's still hurt?
Me.
Have you rolled hit dice in the
I
short
already
rest?
did.
You
Yeah.
have rolled 1. You can roll 2 more.
Ooh.
You can expend up to your level of hit dice.
Okay. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Then.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna. I'm 4 HP, so I'm just gonna leave it there.
Okay.
Sick. Yeah, no, just gonna do the last one.
Want me to?
Okay. Then the short rest.
Oh, so like if Ictus has 7 hit dice, which level is he?
They don't get a level. These are standard dice for NPC character sheets.
You know, and I'm asking a sense of like how much can it roll in like one
7.
short rest? Oh, gee. Yeah. So like we're all peachy again.
Yeah, I'm
Relatively.
close to full health.
Tim, you're on 4, right? You're falling apart, right?
I still
He's-
don't have the dark vision, I think, by the way.
No, you do.
I think he's
I
at
do?
full now.
Yeah, it's a
Oh, is it full
grayscale.
now? Okay. Right.
It's not
It's
like
a
full,
what?
Cirrus, how are
it's
you?
grayscale.
Torval, how are you?
Oh, I'm close to. I have
Oh, Edgar, you okay?
5 more
I'm
health
fine.
down.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Just
okay. Okie dokie then.
we've expanded a bit when it comes to like our utility. So be cautious in our
Oh.
next encounter if we have
Hang
one.
on a sec.
Yeah.
I can add everything back up.
Warlocks.
Oh yeah. Short rest, you get your spells back. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just for fun, by the way, look at this back wall for anything like weird in the wall.
There's a few small holes.
But no, nothing like maybe a secret room.
No.
Okay, then
You
okay,
should
then
almost just
my
keep
mind is
finding
satisfied.
The holes are big enough for rats and mice to go through.
Okay, so now my mind is fully satisfied.
Yeah. I guess do we try to follow the footsteps down where they came from or up where they went?
I kind of remember where they.
Well, to the
Should've done.
left here we came from the entrance. The entrance
Yeah.
over here, so I
Yeah.
guess down.
There's like
Mhm.
there's like 100 entrances.
Yeah, but still, like
We don't know if they entered in front of us or behind us. I'm
Good,
wondering
right?
like
We
what
saw the
walk
footsteps
back
were
in. Yeah.
coming towards
The
us.
footsteps went this way,
Mhm.
and they came from this way, like
yeah,
south.
but we don't know if it ends where like we went
You
in,
have no
right?
clue where it ends or
Yeah.
where it begins.
Like literally a 50-50, which was the right,
Yeah.
the
we'll
right way.
see where it starts first, because they
Mhm.
might use.
As
They
you
might be
continue
leaving.
on, Edgar, with your passive perception, you notice that the footprints go into the wall at some point
Mhm.
and come out.
Am I currently standing at the point because this is where the rat pointed to?
No, you notice it's about here.
Oh, so that's
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As you do indeed notice, as you get closer, that the footprints disappear underneath the wall.
Ah,
Is there any lifts, Torval?
Yeah, can I check the
continue.
wall and can I look at the wall again for
Could you give me an investigation check, please?
you always?
oh,
Love that.
God damn it!
okie dokie. Yeah.
Doesn't seem
mean,
like
you would've-
it.
Oh,
You
nothing.
would have helped them, no? So
Oh,
like it
did
would
I
have been with
just-
advantage.
Yeah. What am I? Wait, what?
He didn't find the door, but he still
No,
managed to open it.
I just was like and then
Funnily enough, Edgar can see the outline of it.
I'm
Oh.
standing there, can't see it, but and I
So
walk.
Edgar's passive perception is like higher than his
Yeah.
intelligence check just now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, the door's opened now, or
Nope.
Okay. Can I open the door, or just
You don't see a door. You see a wall.
Edgar, my friend, how are you?
Edgar?
Matty, you're
That's
muted. Oh no, you're
I
not.
guess
you're-
I'll
No, it's just
It's Rex.
Okay. Go on.
guess I'll open the door.
Door?
Oh my
What?
god, there's
Guys,
so many
guys,
spiders.
Don't go in. Don't go in.
wait.
We
Are
need to
more
go in to find
spiders?
out what's in here. Oh my good god.
Whatever.
As you look inside, you notice that there's a room filled with boxes and crates. Far in
Wait,
the
the
back,
dragon is...
you notice a chest with a large padlock
Oh,
is set
Hmm?
against the wall as multiple sacks of what seems to be flour and... Don't look at me like that, Helen. I saw
Sorry,
it.
I had sacks and I freaked out. But
Oh.
flower.
You can teach me how to properly pronounce it.
No. I thought you were going to say like sacks of spider eggs. but
Oh
then you
no,
said sacks of
no.
flour.
So-
I was like, fuck.
Fuck again.
Yeah.
No.
cash-shaped water.
There seems to be a storage area as the dust in this room is barely noticeable.
Oh.
Oh, newly used.
Hmm.
Well, can I lockpick the chest here? Or at least, can I try?
Give me a lockpicking.
Let me... Yeah, where was it?
Thieves tools.
Guidance.
Wait, so advantage?
No, +4.
No,
D-
plus-
1d4.
One
I will do the +4.
And as you're lockpicking, I'll say, don't forget to check it for traps as well.
Thank you. Okay, plus 4 thingy. I think that will do.
Could you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh no.
Nice.
Yeah, I think that also will do.
As you go in for the lockpicking of the lock, you notice that when you put your thieves tools in it, on the chest itself, a mechanical whirring starts to happen as the padlock starts to break around your thieves tools. As you quickly pull out your thieves tools, you notice that the padlock completely changes into this large, round, closed symbol with a rat's head on top of it.
Rats.
Hmm.
You have triggered a trap.
Fucking told you!
There doesn't seem to be any
Better
keyhole
session.
anymore.
Oh yeah, seems legit.
Uh-oh.
Like, no, do enemies appear, or is it just like the lock just changed? That's
The
it.
log just changed.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Red symbol. Do we recognize the red symbol?
It is
Yeah, do
a rat's head.
Oh, a rat's head. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm telling everyone,
Get the red
everyone get back.
Yeah, get back
out of the room.
because
I don't know who put me in the room, but I never went in the room.
I'm just
Ah.
stand
There's
Get
the
out
door.
of the room. No?
here. I'm just going
Where's the
to hide
door? Where's the door?
Why?
The door's here.
I don't. Oh, the door there. Maybe fuck it. Maybe fuck.
Are you
Oh,
shutting
okay.
Danny in with it?
And I'm telling Ictus crush, and
Oh.
Okay.
Ictus
I'll go back
walks
to
up
watch this
to the
then.
thingy, and
Rush.
yes,
Could you roll me an attack roll?
Brian. I'm using. I don't know. Sure.
Oh.
That hits.
Okay,
So?
good.
As you hear this large bang, as Stoffel, you notice that Ictus, the drake, bangs his tail against this chest. Doesn't seem to budge.
I mean, what does the chest look like? Is it like a fully metallic chest, or like is it like wooden or like?
It is wooden, but with metal straps to reinforce it. The rim, or where the padlock was hung with the lid, has completely turned into one massive rim. As if
Okay,
the lid has disappeared.
The Drake has 16 strength. I would argue that the Drake can like crush the wooden parts into like bits without hurting the interior of it. If he just smashes its tail like enough onto the chest, and then we see at least what's inside.
It
Right.
would take a long time, but yes.
It just keeps on smashing.
Okay. Do you want
Smash.
to smash it open?
I mean,
At what point would it stop?
to a point where we see inside.
Okay. As Ictus continues to use its tail, smashing against this chest, you notice, at least you, Torval, notice that one of the wooden panels starts to cave in. And from it, you now see this liquid starts to pour out. As it starts to pour out of the chest.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Just would stop doing that. And then retreat because I'm okay. Stop. Come back. Good boy.
Okay.
Yo, tell what is this?
And can I investigate the like weird, whatever it is?
Not from where you're standing.
Yeah, but if I walk, okay, I'm really
Carefully,
looking around.
yeah.
Carefully. Where like it's just around the chest.
No, it's actually on the chest. Like it's coming from
Yeah, but
outside
what
or
I
from
meant,
inside
like,
of the chest.
It's not like that is like if I stand here.
No.
stand.
It's literally on where the chest is currently.
Okay, so can I investigate it?
Yes, as you get closer, you do hear a sizzling sound.
Okay, so with extra caution, I
Ooh.
investigate.
There seemed to be a secondary trap within the chest. That
Okay.
whenever it gets broken, the inside releases this acid fluid that dissolves the interior.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So the items in there are destroyed. Probably.
I
We
think this
don't
is one of
know.
those things where maybe we should just leave it alone and
Yep.
follow the footsteps.
The footsteps went in here.
The footstep went
yes.
here.
We could.
We don't need-
Why would they have a chest with 2 traps in there? If like
Well,
Well,
because there's maybe
they
some
can
sensitive
get
data
into it.
inside. Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
get into it as well. We couldn't because we didn't have the means to. But
Mhm.
whoever
there has
came
to
in
be
here,
something there. So
yeah.
I'm just
But
one
now
step
it's
back
gone.
a bit, by the way. So
Yeah, it's gone. Not anymore. Can we investigate? Can we investigate the rest of the stuff that's in here?
yeah, can I investigate the room?
It seems to be supplies. There's
What kind of supplies?
the barrels hold liquid. There's sacks of flour, and the boxes have either clothing or other foodstuffs that seem to
What
be
kind of
not being able to spoil.
Yeah, what kind of
Mainly
clothing?
mainly rags.
Okay,
It's
so
liquid,
not
it's liquid.
like a uniform or in that sort of rope, just racks.
As for liquid, there's multiple barrels that hold water, as well as some hold ale.
Oh, clean water.
Clean
Oh.
water.
Well,
Come over here, I'll wash you. Come on.
yeah, I'll let him wash it down.
Have a nice
I'm-
bath.
Child on a school trip. yeah.
I'm saying that's not necessary, and I'm casting
Just
prestidigitation on her.
out of roleplay, it's like I see this whole area is that like I don't know if I think there's supposed to be a wall and I
Yeah.
should be able to move through. Okay, then
Okay. I'm right.
I don't think there's anything there. It's just
no, I
vegetation that's
think
popping
it was
through.
just meant to be a wall, but like
Yeah.
now I can't. But thank you.
Um,
Can I take some rags specifically, any that are made of fleece or any that
Walk
are
to a
like
shop and sell it or something.
small little rags?
Yeah, you can.
Like, small
There's
things.
there's multiple different kinds. Some actually have color.
Amazing.
Can I poke around in the acid of this chest to see if there's anything that hasn't been destroyed yet using my my resistance to acid, please?
Okay, you still do take damage.
Yes.
So you break open the chest a bit further as you dive in first. You rummage through and take a first 3 points of
Aha.
acid damage
Ow.
as you produce out of it a potion. As this
Ooh.
weird looking like potion that's shaped like that with an actual pointy end. As you swirl it, you can see there's like a toenail floating in it.
Nope.
Lovely.
how big is the toenail?
Let's just say that if this is the potion,
Yeah.
the toenail is about that big.
Oh.
It's like a giant's toenail, is what you're saying? Okay, I have an inkling of what this might be.
Yeah,
It's a
well,
potion with a
Boing
toenail
does,
in it.
but Ardero, I don't think Ardero knows.
Yeah.
Ardeo hasn't even seen the potion yet, I think, so.
I'm like,
I mean-
oh, a potion.
Wait a second.
Uh,
Oh,
Has anybody seen one of these before?
And do I
Toenail.
can I check?
guidance.
I could absolutely.
You can make an Arcana check.
Hey,
With aids.
D4. Why do I bother?
This seems to be a potion of giant strength.
Oh.
Which one you have no clue.
Ah.
Ah. Good. Well done. I hope the acid is not too harsh on your hands.
Oh, it's fine. It'll be fine.
How do we feel about trying to destroy this room here?
Like,
Whole room.
smash the supplies or the one.
I'm thinking about a flower explosion.
Sounds like a great idea.
You're thinking about what now?
Hoodie called. The IRA is quaking.
Let's do it.
I'm going to just.
Would my character know what a flower explosion is, given the 16
do.
intelligence? I would argue that, there's like bakeries in this world.
You're not a thinker. However, Cirrus knows how to do it.
Is somebody suggesting to me to create a flower explosion?
Not like,
Wait, Orville's moving out. Like, well, you are.
okay, I'm like,
Explosions is something you create magically.
Yeah.
There's no way that you have no concept of how flour explodes or how combustion works.
I mean, there's bakeries here, no? There's probably people that blow a bakery up. Every not then if they, like, try to produce like a flame. It's probably happened before.
With
I
I will say we
magical
haven't
flames.
even like investigated the room yet, and
Yeah.
we're just jumping straight to blowing it up.
Why
Maybe we should have a look
put-
around.
We have investigated. We have
I
We haven't done like an
investigated.
No, we looked in a chest. We haven't done like an investigation.
No, I
yet.
Danny said
investigated the
it.
room and then
Yeah.
I said it was supplies and ale and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
investigated.
Okay, all right,
Yeah.
fair enough.
This could also be like a supply room for those starving in like heavier. So
Then they
I
wouldn't
don't
hide
think
it.
They are
Then
going
wouldn't
to
hide in the
their
sewers.
supplies in the
Yes.
sewers.
why not?
Because then, if you have a legitimate business, you don't do it down the
But it's-
sewers.
Ding.
Okay, right. But so you're saying that the people that just have to turn to slightly less legitimate ways of living just get to die?
What? No.
Can we sell the
That's
stuff?
what you are
Like,
saying.
can we
You're
just
saying they
roll
should just
it up
destroy all
the
the
entrance and just go somewhere and sell it?
Yes, we're destroying someone's means of income that has a very, very shady background, and like, given the chest and everything, we might just, damage the thieves guild or like whoever like is running these grounds here to potentially be a bit more outwards, like trying to investigate what happened and maybe like, trying to find us, and maybe that way we have a better inkling to like where to go. I would argue it's a very, very sane
For
thing
the
to do.
greater good.
Yeah.
I'm fine with exploding stuff.
The greater good.
I can try set anything here in here on fire unless you have a better idea, Cirrus.
Well, you do you.
Like, use the ale as a sort of fuel.
I mean, I guess I'm not going to try and Cirrus, not Cirrus. Ictus smash, and Ictus runs in and just
Smashes
Hell.
everything.
smashes everything. Yeah.
Okay, after about 10 minutes, everything is smashed to bits and pieces. As you see, rags are lying around. Some are drenched in water and ale. As some of the supplies are touching the acid that is still leaking out of the chest.
Well, that way as well. It's like a drake destroying it. They wouldn't even know it was humans. So decent as well, I guess. I suppose we could see where they're leaving usually, given that they left from here, and could maybe see who's entering the sewers on that entrance or like
Yeah.
that way of entering.
Just
So we might as well
backtrack
follow the
steps.
footsteps the other way around.
So they went over there.
Okie dokie.
And the food center.
Come on, Rev.
Sure.
Let's go. Oh.
Up.
Valeria swimming in the. Okay, bye, Valeria.
I mean, I'm covered in poo and water anyways.
No,
That's a very good point.
I cleaned you with prestidigitation.
All right.
Well, she's
Fine.
dirty again.
Are you actively
used to
going
it.
to follow the?
Yeah. I'm going to backtrack them.
Yes.
Okay. You continue on following the footprints as you find yourself walking about an hour and a half, just continuously following these food tracks. They eventually stop after the sewers became a 10-foot wide sewage again. As it just ends in this open cavern with a drop into what seems to be the second layer of the sewage system. There's about a 30-foot drop into the next one.
Well,
as
we
you
do
are
have-
currently standing around this area.
Okay.
Do have more rope.
I myself have 50 feet of rope in my inventory alone. Plus, I think the party inventory also has like 50 left.
From your vantage point, the second layer looks to be a maze.
Who here remembered the sewer map?
Wait,
Up
from
on-
wait. From the vantage point, we it seems like a maze. Do we see
Yes.
on top of the maze? Like, do we see like how it looks? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, you see how it looks. Like there's turns
Oh.
and dead ends, and it's actually like a labyrinth.
So do you want to show it to us, like how it looks?
I don't
Or, like,
have a map for it,
Can we?
but
can
it's
Yeah.
confusing. Like there's
Could we
12
just?
Can we try to remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm
maybe-
saying. Can we like discern by
Yeah.
like intelligence to like where we had to go?
from what you can see, it looks to be too big to actually fully remember.
Yeah, that was my second. Do we even see the exit? Or
There is, from your vantage point, no exit to it.
I mean, we could. I don't know how often you can do that, but we could try and talk to rats again to ask
Yeah,
them
the-
where people are going. Can you do it again, Edgar?
maybe first? I know. Do we first need to get down there? And
Should
then
we long rest first, or do you want to just
Yeah.
go straight down?
the long rest would mean like a new day, and tomorrow we have the meeting.
That's completely fine. That's completely
So-
fine. If we can't talk to
Oh.
rats, there's no point in us like trying to do that, given the
No,
size of
just
this map.
try.
On the map that you see, you should be able to see a template.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what you can see is the maze in full.
Jesus.
So you can only see a small bit of it, as your vision doesn't allow you to see further than what you already can see.
There's no sense in us trying to do this today. We go back up. we have
No,
a
we
meeting.
go back up. This is there, still there later. The labyrinth doesn't move, so.
Yeah.
We have a lot of stuff tomorrow. So. We go back up.
Where
Yeah.
was that sewer entrance, by the way? Like the original one we just came from?
Here.
Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah, you've
Alright.
walked 1 hour and a half in order to get to where you are now, which is roughly around here.
Okay.
And as you make your way back towards where you entered, you climb your way out of the sewers and see that nightfall has begun.
Where does Cirrius get rev up?
Probably the same way you got a rev in.
How does that work? It's a huge metal fox. Like it's like
We
a
tie
30-foot drop.
on the
I
end-
said we tie the rope
tie
I'm
around
asking
it,
how
and then
I
pull
want
it
to know
up.
how Cirrius does it. He's an inventor, no?
With cranks and
Climbs on my
pulleys.
back.
Literally
Super
just tie the
strong.
rope.
Yeah,
Just tie
that's
the
the
rope on it.
easiest
Yeah, we
option.
still wanted to know it. Gee.
Okay, that's fine. I think you just jumped down though, like you know.
Yeah, the last time he jumped down, I think. So we just tie the rope around it and then pull it up.
Mm-hmm.
Do we stay at Kym's parents then, maybe, and we can ask them about the ring?
Yeah, I still have that ring in my inventory. So.
We have a lot.
I'm keeping it close for maybe future things, but I am still thinking about that.
We have a lot of things to talk about, considering what we found in Palanthus's quarters. and the disappearance of Delanis.
And given the ring that we just found, hinting at a connection of the Thieves Guild or like whoever, like
Yeah.
whichever thing that is, with the Cult of Ames.
This has been quite a day.
Yeah, I'm maybe a weird thought, but I'm going to keep the ring
Yeah.
close to me for now. But I have to ask Ice something after the stream for that. I have some weird thought in my mind that he first needs. Otherwise, I'm just dragging it to the party inventory. If I can't, but that's for later.
You'll have to show it though.
Yeah, I'm going to show it. That's not what I'm.
Mhm.
Weird story later.
Right, as you make your way down towards Kaim's house, you notice that the streets are quite deserted this night. As night grows cold, a rain starts to set in. As both moons are in a crescent position, like cat's eyes
Elegant.
in the sky.
Mhm.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
looks nice to be honest. On the camera.
You eventually make way and enter the house, warm and welcome. As you see, no one's currently in the entrance hall and living area. After a few minutes of you warming up close to the fire, Cirrius, this is the first time you are in this building.
It is. Nice house you've got here.
The building itself is 4 stories high, as it looks to be an old barrack for guardsmen. The house itself surrounds what seems to be an inner courtyard that has quite some space. One of the main things that stand out is this small fighting ring, where you realize people would train sword-to-sword combat, as Kaim is pretty decent with a sword himself. As you step inside of the house itself, the foyer has a staircase leading up to the 2nd floor. As it opens up, what seems to be a wall missing. It opens up into this well-lit area with 2 large futons and a few couches. Bookshelves line the walls as a large fireplace always roars, always burns. On the mantle of this fireplace, a sword is hung that looks with black in nature, with these swirly lines as if modes of lava run through it, and a plaque underneath. In what languages do you speak?
Me?
Yes.
I speak. It's primordial. No, element. Wait, hang on a second.
Primordial is the elemental language.
Yes. So it is that. Yeah, it's common, elvish, and primordial.
It's written in a language you do not understand.
Oh no.
Though the sword itself has an eerie feel to it whenever you look at it. After a few minutes of warming up at the fireplace, a familiar footfall from the staircase coming down. Kaim's mother makes her way down. Ah, Kaim, my boy.
Sorry.
How are you?
Just fantastic. Had a nice delve in the city sewers.
Oh, that's that smell.
That's that spell.
I would have cleaned everyone, I think.
Did we clean on the way?
Probably.
I mean, yeah.
Okay, so we cleaned. Okay.
And it was
No
raining
smell.
outside, right? So we got
Yeah,
rained
they're
on,
also
and then we're
there,
in front of
so-
the fire, and we've prestidigitized.
Yeah, I mean we're not even wet. We move in. We're like not even wet. We're just literally
Yeah.
clean.
You gather she's trying to make a joke.
Oh no, that's just Just
Daryl.
horrible.
I've no
The
humor.
no joke zone. Oh god.
Stinky and full of spider bites and giant spider guts.
Yeah.
Seems like you had an eventful day today. As she makes her way to one of the futons. Do you mind if I take a seat?
Well, I mean, you don't need to ask. You live here.
It's your house, right?
Well, I
Yes.
don't want to intrude on your company.
Okay.
It's fine. My companions shouldn't mind, regardless.
Happy to have you. We have some questions actually.
Oh, well, if
Before
you
we get
have-
to that, could I please have like some flesh, some meat or something? Just like a small
Certainly.
steak. Thank you very much.
Flash.
No.
She lies down. You're like, can
No,
I have flash?
I
Roll
want.
me like one of your French
Flip
girls.
that robo pen, Mama
Just-
can.
just- Slowly but
I don't know how you guys flirt. I just want some food for my guard dog. Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll go grab it.
Thank you so much.
Wait, is the dragon still here? Jesus.
Yeah, it's 6 hours. So like I kind of kept track. It was
Dragon
like
with
2
their
hours.
Life.
2 hours underground. So like it should like be like on its last legs, like in last hour
Yeah.
or something.
I just imagine the fox is just like
Oh.
in a donut, and then the drake is literally like a bigger ring around it. Like
Aw.
Basically,
Did they get along well?
they do.
I hope so.
Oh,
Like yin and
I
yang.
would argue the bigger one bullies the smaller one. But
So, you have any questions? Please do ask.
I should probably be like, well, first of all, ma'am, mistress.
lady.
He's next to the line.
It's very kind of you to allow me into your home.
And
Heat.
who may you be?
I am Cirrius, ma'am.
Pleasure to meet. My name is Mariah.
Pleasure is mine. Now,
You're
sit
in-
back down. Revan, stroking.
You're a
What?
genasi, aren't you?
I am, yes, water genasi.
You don't see many water genasis around here.
No, I haven't seen many genasis in general myself.
We've got a few walking around, a few earth and fire genasis. Though
Ah,
air and water genasis tend to stay clear. City?
we are just, it's in our nature, isn't it? Just a little bit more free flowing,
Well,
like the
that
winds
is-
and the seas.
must be. Yeah. Sounds right.
Hmm?
Anywho, tell me
Anywho.
all about the sewers and this adventure you're on. How did you even get to them?
Easy. There's a lot of canals here. Just go down one.
There is.
The deeper you go, the more interesting. There's a lot of like we had our dear friend Edgar here notice a thief steal something and then run down there.
Oh my.
Yeah, after following it, he got bitten, so we figured it might have been like worth checking it out, especially after Cassius gave us information that there's local gangs ruling those, or like hiding in those sewers.
The
So we
rascals.
figured, yeah, we might look down there and see what happens.
Oh, you were careful, weren't you?
I cannot speak for your son, but some of us were very careful, yeah. Ham was rather brave than careful.
He gets that from his father.
You know, not everyone can be a head person. Some of us have to be heart persons, I guess.
Amen to that.
Also,
Mistake.
Delanis got snatched by a demon down there.
Oh yeah. Also dead.
that was up in the arcane.
I was wondering where your large companion is. He was snatched?
Yeah, I didn't see it, but apparently some demon just came out of like a rift and just grabbed him.
And there was
So
some
he-
kind of fiend.
Yeah, he won't be
would
coming
cut-
around anymore.
I would cast minor illusion to show how the fiend looks like. Do you want me to like roll maybe like intelligence check to like how accurate I can remember it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Adding unnecessary.
yeah.
Yourself.
Could you wait, Kame, can you help me like remember and like, you know, describe what you like remember, like what it looked like?
Yes. It wasn't so much corporeal. It was more like we could see it.
So I'm rolling at advantage is what I'm saying right now, right?
Yeah.
Perfect image.
Finally.
Yeah.
We noticed some defining features such as a tail, wings, cloven hooves. It seemed to take interest in Delanis. It kind of, I'd say, enticed him. In a certain way.
Altogether, that's some material of their summoning circle, whatever. We're seeing that as well.
I have never heard of this creature before, yet there are tales of creatures that have the ability to charm and have wings, but they have never have they gotten like legs like those. I can't help you here, I'm sorry.
That's okay. I mean, Kaim, you knew Delanis the best. Was there anything in his past that may be like the reason why they would have taken him and no one else?
He didn't speak much when he did. I mean, most of you know how he spoke.
Yeah.
It was either one-word sentences or just
Mash.
him wagging his tail
Smash was
over
his
his
most
stick.
used word.
I am sorry to hear that you have lost a friend.
Yeah. At least we have Cirrius now.
And by
Yes.
the way, wait. Can I show the ring to her? Maybe she knows something, or is it really times dead that we show to?
Present the properly. Present the ring properly, though. You know, go on one knee and all that.
Yeah, I mean, both of
I don't
them
know
are
velvet.
I am this ring.
Are you showing
yeah.
her the ring?
I'm showing her the ring.
Where'd you get that?
We found it
the
in a
sewers.
chest. Yeah, in the sewers.
She sits back in her seat as she starts to take a thinking face. Looks awfully familiar.
Do you think Dad will have more knowledge of this?
I don't think he has, but I do know that that is a ring of one of the old noble houses.
Wait. Okay. No.
What's the symbol on it?
It's a
Misty red eyes.
it's
Oh,
mist
yeah.
with red eyes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Do you think Grandfather will know?
Wait, mist with
And
red
it's a symbol of an old noble house. Like, there's literally
the
people
mist
that...
with red eyes is sounds like okay, yeah.
Are there any? You know, the nobles in the area. Do they have like sigils on their doors?
They do not know.
The library it is.
Do you,
Yeah.
do you
But
know
that is a symbol of the
Grandfather might know?
gods. I don't think your grandfather would know. Although,
Maybe.
wait, let me. As she stands up, she walks to the bookshelf and pulls out this small tome. What you can see on the cover is the title states religious symbols of can't come to the word I'm looking for.
Dahav?
No, it's not Dahav. It's religious symbols in nobility. That's what I was looking for. As she is flicking through. May I see the ring again?
Oh yeah, I showed her again.
Yes, this is it. That is a symbol to Vakan.
Oh, peachy.
Let me grab my.
Father of the chained one himself.
Yeah, the mist with the red eyes was kind of like. Sounds real. Where are the costumes?
So, from what I can understand, it's the old house Vaka that the symbol belongs to. They claim to be direct descendants from Vakan himself. Though during the Infernal Wars, the house got decimated, and remnants are now living in exile.
They could be hiding right underneath our noses.
Hmm.
Well, if you found it here, there is a slight possibility. From what I've understood from the stories, your father and grandfather and his father before him told, is that during the Infernal Wars, one of the houses supposedly to be vampiric in nature, as they, now that I think about it, there's a story about Vakan becoming a vampire, though not fully. Yet, he bestowed the gifts of vampirism on, well, apparently his descendants. And they found their way here. Hence, House Vaka is known to be a vampiric house. Wait, let me check as she goes through this book. It's not in this one. Shit. As she puts it back.
I turn to Thorval and I say, one of the gang leaders that we picked up the bounty on is of undead nature.
I mean, we assume that we don't know that, right?
Do we
Sorry,
know
do
which
you
one
know his
or-
name as your mum is still looking for the book?
Yes, we do.
You mean like the gang leaders, or
Yeah, it's
it's
not
the
the-
guy? It's wait, bounties. Where was it?
There's
named?
Kain.
there's Kane and there was
Where is
Baron.
gang? Oh, here gangs.
Baron.
Baron
Baron,
and
yes.
Kain.
Baron
and
was
Kain.
the
Kain.
It's Kane that was the
Yeah.
one that died. But
As-
Grey
obviously-
Renegade.
As you say that, she pulls out another book that says Nobility Through the Ages. As she opens the book on the first chapter and scrolls, goes towards where the V is. Kane, you said?
Yes.
Yeah, elven nature.
The first Lord of House Vaka was named Vakane Vaka. He fought.
Are they
in-
elven?
They are elvish, yes.
Are they blonde?
I do not know. I don't have pictures in this book. This is literally just
This is-
telling me.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the
some
only books I
text.
know have pictures on it.
I understood as much.
I mean, that was a joke, but gee. So much for no
Yeah,
jokes, huh?
and she burnt you for it.
So Vaka Vane, Vakane Vaka. That's going to confuse me. Vakane
Sure,
Vaka,
sir.
or Kane, has apparently 8 children. Their
As in
children,
consumed them or had 8, like a spider.
8 in total. As their children had children.
Mhm.
and so on. Though during the Infernal War, they were seen consuming tiefling blood. And thus they were exiled, as the book states. Well, seems like you have your hands on an old house.
Oh, what?
You just cut out.
Yeah, you cut out
Oh.
right where.
Yeah. Closer to the mic.
Hands all.
You
Tied
got
up.
your hands on an old house, old noble house.
Ah.
Okay.
We've got our eyes on the mist.
That symbol
So
is the symbol of Vakken.
You know the people who say they're related, are there any still around now, or have they all gone into hiding?
I think they went into
All in
hiding.
hiding.
Yeah,
But
I've not
maybe-
heard of that house in ages. It's only a
maybe-
history thing currently.
Mm.
Since the ring was in the chest, there could be some people here, or one, we don't know.
Well, I think we should investigate all of those locations that we found on the map.
That will
Mm.
The
most
locations,
likely-
yeah, there's
It's a lake
months
thing.
of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's different different parts of the world.
Yeah,
think
and
for-
those would have to do with aims.
Yeah,
I mean, it's probably connected here as well. I think for now,
yeah.
the next few steps would be we meet up with the Ravexans. We just, for precaution, go and meet up with Cassius, tell them what we found out, because we're like there already anyways. Then we go back down into the sewers. We use Edgar's mighty handy ability to talk with the rats and try and find out where the mate or where people would be. Like maybe different rats that know more than this family. And see what comes from that. After that, we have our duel to attend. It'll be mighty interesting.
Wait.
And then,
Oh yeah,
what was the
tournament
tournament? Was it in? Was
It's
it, did you say like 14 days or 2 weeks? Did
Yeah.
you?
is 18 days even.
It's now 18 days.
It's on the 28th, and we are on the 10th.
Okay. And then we might as well try and do some preparations for the tournament as well.
Yeah.
How far away is your airship, Cirrus? How far is
It's
Bogdu?
gone. He's lost it. And
But we
that's
were going to
far-
get it back from the pirates,
that's-
right?
Yeah,
but
but
that's
that's a
like-
different. That's like
Caprician Islands. Yeah.
that's probably like weeks or months of traveling.
Yeah,
So we're not gonna get it back really fast.
No, just curious if
So
we do that
first
after
thing
the
first is
tournament.
getting our business done here, and then
After,
our
yeah.
future.
And so much what the prize money looks like in the tournament, because we might be able to, Griffin has an airship.
we'll see
certainly.
what happens with that because I mean, I feel like boosting everyone's equipment, getting upgrades is
Yeah, I was already looking
Far
at
more
armor
handy.
and that sort of stuff in
then
the.
throwing us into an airship and going wherever the fuck you put your airship.
Put it.
Like,
everywhere.
doesn't that airship, by the way, like work on fuel, or like how does that work? Because
Magic.
I don't. Yeah, I just want to say I don't think that thing is gonna just vibe there if it runs on fuel for like the few months.
I think the idea is if we had the airship, we'd be able to find these eye mislocations easier.
Yeah, but
obviously that's for later. I'm just getting. it all
I
straight.
don't think. Wait, let me check the map.
Well, what
There
we
could be some sort of dock or something that we can travel to. Oh, no, that's not even to there. No, never mind.
what we do first is we search the immediate area first before we travel.
Yeah,
That's
we have 2
confident.
weeks here. I'm just checking.
Even after that, we still have some more time.
Yeah.
It's just 2 weeks until the tournament.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, also depends on what we find in like the sewers, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it also depends on what we find in the ruins that are in Darheavia. Because
And,
like we said,
Don't forget the base.
Yeah, we need to make a base too.
and with that, we'll end tonight's episode.
Yeah.
As we have a day with a meeting ahead of us, as well as preparing time for a duel with his father. And a tournament after. There's plenty of time for them to go around and search for any leads extra on top of the bounties. As well as looking further into whatever is transpiring within the world currently. Anyways, we hope that you enjoyed it. That combat session was long.
God, it was.
And yeah, if you're not following yet, please drop a follow. If you're not following our YouTube yet, please !socials will guide you to our Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We really appreciate it if you like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as trying to come and see us live. Anyways, thank you all for watching again. We appreciate every single one of you. We adore every single one of you. And we will see you in 2 weeks' time, as next week will be our week off.
Nice.
So stay tuned.
Yes.
Good
Bye.
night.